So you want me to do the TikTok shit?
Yep, with something that'll get approved.
The boys, Mark.
Walk in the club with a Walk in the club with a couple of bands. I see a baddie, I'm paying the rent. Look like an angel, yes she ever sent. Taking it with me 100%.
What I want you to do it on my other account.
Working the bank, I might need a split. Throwing the band and throwing the hints.
But what do you think?
With a man of convinced. Little girl trigger like she wanna go out white. Get to the bag and I'm on the net. Know I got the band part way not shot. Thing in the net, I'ma put it on ice. She can have the credit, throwing down my credit. I don't give a fuck if she want it, she can get it. Climb to the top, drop down, split it down, she moving that thing. Got a nigga so over love, over love. I usually choose the money over love, over love. Yeah, you can have me, I don't give a fuck.
Give a fuck.
She got me about to give it up.
Get it up. See what scene we about to set. Hi. What scene we got? Ooh.
Falling like the money in the club.
Hold on. Ooh.
I done fell in love with the girl.
Meteor shower. Meteor shower. Or should we have downpour for Florida? We'll have downpour. Hi, Fats. Hi, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? Did y'all miss me? Did y'all miss me? I was busy. I was working. Hi. Did you guys see Greenhouse Herbals? I told y'all I was gonna bring y'all some plants, didn't I? I told y'all I was gonna bring y'all some plants, didn't I? I was not playing with y'all. You always miss me. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. So share the live and tap the screen. Share the live and tap the screen. Hello. Let's see if my microphone. Let's see if my microphone is charged. Let's see if my microphone is charged up. Let's see. Let's see if the microphone is ready. The microphone is ready. Comes fast. Hi, buddy. Hi, bud. You want to say something? You want to say anything? Not letting you have it, Fats. Tap the screen and share the live. We're about to talk about your blood type. Okay? So, before we even get started, I want to give y'all a little bit of a disclaimer. Before we get started, you're probably going to get in your feelings a little bit. And usually when you get in your feelings, you direct that anger towards me. I don't want you to direct that anger towards me. I want you to direct that anger towards yourself. Hi. So we're going to talk about all 4 blood types. Put your blood type in the comments. We're going to start off with blood type O. We're going to talk about what ailments you're prone to, what foods are triggering those ailments in your body, and what foods will reverse them. Okay? If you do not want to learn why it is that you are sick, because I know your doctor didn't tell you why, then just keep moving. Just scroll up, okay? So, if you have high blood pressure, put it in the comments. This is for all blood types. If you have high blood pressure, put it in the comments, okay? I'm gonna tell you why it is. Why are you all the way over there? I'm gonna tell you why it is you have high blood pressure, okay? This is for all blood types. Have y'all ever wondered why so many people have high blood pressure? Y'all haven't wondered why so many people have high blood pressure? I know y'all love to say, oh, it's because you're stressed out and this and the other. That ain't it. That's not it. Okay? The reason that you have high blood pressure is because you're eating sugar. You're eating carbohydrates. Okay? High blood pressure doesn't come from you eating salt, and it doesn't come from you being stressed out. It comes from you consuming carbohydrates, because those carbohydrates are making you insulin resistant. The insulin resistance is making your arteries and your veins constrict. When your arteries and your veins constrict, that puts pressure on your heart, and that's what sends your blood pressure up. Okay? So to answer the mystery that is high blood pressure, if you want to control your blood pressure without your doctor's assistance, you should stop eating carbohydrates today. Problem solved. Problem solved. I know it sounds a lot easier than y'all probably want it to be. Okay, I know it sounds a lot simpler than you guys are going to make it out to be, but it really is that simple. Whatever it is that you're eating is causing these problems in your body. Okay, most of it, nobody should be eating carbohydrates. Let me just make it a blanket statement. No one should be eating carbs. Okay, our bodies are not equipped to handle the level of sugar that we put in it. Period. It's just not. It is not able to process these grains. It's not able to process all of this rice. It's definitely not able to process all these potatoes y'all are eating. This is what is triggering all of these ailments in your body. If you drill it down, if you literally look at it and drill it down and reverse engineer this thing, it's all coming down to these carbohydrates. It was never the meat, well, except chicken. But it was never the red meat. Bread is carbs, ma'am. Do y'all not know what carbs are? Do y'all think that carbs are different than bread? I'm confused. Carbohydrates come in many, many, many forms, but the most common form of carbohydrates are grains. The number one thing that everyone should stop eating today is wheat. Apparently they don't. The number one thing that everyone should stop eating today is wheat. Well, bread is carbs, ma'am, because bread is wheat. What y'all think that bread is made out of? What y'all think cakes, cookies, and pies are made out of? What you think the breading on your chicken is made out of? What you think is made of? Okay? The number one thing everyone should stop eating today is wheat, especially if you are a blood type O and a blood type B. Okay? The reason is your body cannot process wheat at all. The minute that you eat it, it is going to definitely trigger inflammation in your intestines. That inflammation in your intestines is going to trigger inflammation in all of your organs. What is the largest organ on the body? The skin. Okay? So every single time you eat anything made from wheat or has wheat in it, it is going to trigger inflammation in your body. The second thing that happens when you consume wheat is it converts your happy hormones into anger and aggression hormones. So your dopamine and your serotonin is converted into norepinephrine and noradrenaline, which are your anger and aggression, sadness, and depression hormones. How many of y'all are depressed? Did y'all know that 50% of Americans are depressed? 50% of all Americans are clinically depressed. Tap the screen and share the live. Tap the screen and share the live. We're talking about blood type O right now, but this also applies to blood type B as well. So if you're blood type B, put it in the comments. Okay? 50% of all Americans are clinically depressed. The third thing that happens when you consume wheat is it stops your body from absorbing minerals and nutrients from other foods. So now you're mineral deficient. Do you know that mineral deficiencies will kill you? Do you know that having a lack of magnesium in your body will kill you? Do y'all know this? So you having mineral deficiencies in your body, do you know that lack of minerals is what's at the root of mental illness? So your ADHD and your hyperactivity, your depression and your aggression and your schizophrenia and your bipolarism, all of that is mental illness that comes from mineral deficiencies in the body. You made short ribs for dinner? Fantastic. Okay? When you have mineral deficiencies, your body, just trying to survive, has to suck minerals out of your teeth and your bones. So now you end up with osteoporosis, osteopenia, osteoarthritis, weak teeth, gum disease, cavities. Yeah. You having muscle spasms is your body's way of telling you that you're lacking magnesium. You about to buy you some chill? Yeah, everybody needs it. Everybody needs to be on chill. Everybody. Okay? And the fourth thing that happens when you consume wheat is it slows down your metabolism. How many of y'all have a slow, sluggish metabolism? You just feel tired all the time. You just feel tired all the time. Okay? You just wake up tired. It's because when you consume wheat, the lectins in the wheat literally interfere with the hormones that runs our metabolism. Our metabolism is run by hormones. So the lectins are literally like, hey, don't break the food down and turn it into fuel to be used as energy. Let's convert it into sugar and store it as fat. That's what happens when you consume wheat. What do you take to replace the minerals? You should be eating according to your blood type, ma'am. You see how your mind immediately goes to what do I take? Your mind never goes to let me stop eating the things that are causing me to be mineral deficient. Because it doesn't matter what it is that you take. I have minerals. I have a whole supplements company. I could sell you our mineral drops. Where are they? They're in my room. I could sell you those. But if you're still eating wheat, your body is not going to absorb the minerals even from the supplement. So you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money, and nothing is going to change. Everything, every single thing is based on what we eat. Everything. The only way to change your health is to change your food. This is why they call them lifestyle diseases, because it is your lifestyle that have created these diseases in your body. And the only way to reverse these diseases is to change your lifestyle. How come your doctor didn't tell you that? I just started the live. How come your doctor didn't tell you that? Y'all got y'all tea? Y'all drinking y'all tea? If it's called a lifestyle disease, then the only way to reverse it is to change your lifestyle. But most people don't want to change their lifestyle. Y'all still want to eat what you want to eat. You want to be healthy, but you still want to eat. And those two things are not, they're not in alignment. Okay? Your tea's on the way? Fantastic. So listen, the second thing that you should never ever eat again. This is the tea that I'm drinking, sweetheart. The detox teas. The nighttime tea and the daytime tea. Click the link on my bio to get your tea. You're having almond milk. Jesus. The second thing you should never ever eat, again, is corn. Anything with corn, anything made from corn. And I know you're all just like, oh, corn is GMO. It doesn't digest in our system. Bop, bop, whoop, whoop. That's true. But you're not thinking big enough. And you're not thinking in a diabolical way. Okay? Corn is in every single processed thing that you eat, corn is in. Because corn is high fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, What about vegan processed foods? Are they okay? Why would processed foods be okay, ma'am? Why would anything processed be okay? There's a difference between whole foods and processed foods. Okay? Why would you eat anything that's processed? That's where you're getting your high fructose corn syrup, your cornstarch, your corn oil, your white distilled vinegar. Did y'all know that white distilled vinegar is made from corn? White distilled vinegar that's in all of the condiments in your house. It's in your ketchup, it's in your mustard, it's in your mayonnaise, it's in all of your salad dressings, it's in your barbecue sauce, it's in your hot sauce. Do you know what happens when you consume corn? Doing great, how are you? You know what happens when you consume corn? In any of its iterations, it stops your body from making insulin. Tap the screen and share the live. Listen, tap the screen. Let's get some hearts and some gifts going in here. I got to be motivated to come on here now. I need to be motivated. I got so much shit I could be doing right now. I need motivation. I need some motivation. Okay? You know what else is made from corn? Liquor. Your brown liquor. Your Courvoisier, your Hennessy, your Remy Martin, your E&J. All of your brown liquor is made from corn. Corn stops the body from making insulin. No, I'm not here to sing. I'm here to tell you about food. Now maybe you guys can see why we have such an epidemic of diabetes in this country. Corn is in everything. Everything. You had some delicious cornbread accidentally. It wasn't no fucking accident. You don't accidentally eat cornbread, sweetheart. Tequila is not okay. Tequila is made from agave. Do you know that agave is another thing that wrecks your kidneys? Do you know that agave is another thing that wrecks your kidneys? Y'all always trying to find something, some type of way to slip something into your body, trying to outsmart it and outwit it, and you're never ever going to be as smart as your body is. Distilled liquor is bad for everybody. Why is what? Why is what? I don't understand the question. I don't understand why is that. I don't understand it. It wrecks your kidneys. Why is that? Because it wants to? I don't understand. I don't understand the question. So between wheat and corn, that was a pretty dog. So between wheat and corn, what you should never, ever, ever eat again as a blood type O. Yeah, right. That's what it do. I don't even understand the question. Why is that? Only 2-year-olds ask why. Okay? Just know that it does. Just know that it does. How much better is the knowledge just knowing why? Okay? We should stop overthinking everything and start doing more shit. That's what we should do. We should become doers and not thinkers. Just do. Okay? So between wheat and corn, what you should never eat again as a blood type O and a blood type B. Remind me again who's a blood type B? Put it in the comments. Barley, cornflakes, cornmeal, hominy, polenta, all corn grains. Everything wrecks your kidneys. Potatoes wrecks your kidneys. Honey wrecks your kidneys. Agave wrecks your kidneys. Why does it wreck your kidneys? If you don't know what agave is, ma'am, why are you asking why it wrecks your kidneys? Why don't you start Googling some shit? Google that shit, ma'am. You don't even know what the fuck it is. So if you don't know what the fuck it is, why are you asking me why it does what it does? All corn grains, that includes your grits, that includes your popcorn. All corn grains. Cream of wheat, Amir, Familia, Farina, Farro, gluten flour, graham flour, grits. Great. Okay. Kamut, lentil flour, dal, mastigum, papadum, puffed wheat, 7 grain, shredded wheat, sorghum, wheat bran, wheat germ, bulgur wheat, durum wheat, semolina wheat. Do y'all know what semolina wheat is? Semolina wheat is all of your pastas, your spaghetti, your lasagna, your fettuccine, your Alfredo noodles, whatever it is, ramen noodles. All of that is wheat. Couscous, whole grain wheat. Clean up on that too. Whole wheat flour, white flour, sprouted wheat. Now let's just stop for a second. I'm gonna ask y'all a test question. Well, it's not really a test question. From what I just read, y'all, how much wheat do y'all eat in a week? How many days in a week have you consumed just this week? It's just Wednesday, right? Is it Wednesday? Just this week, how much wheat have you eaten since Sunday? How much wheat have you eaten since Sunday? Every day. Now, remind me again, do y'all have high blood pressure? Those of you that said too much in every day, at least 3 days this week, do y'all have high blood pressure? Do y'all have inflammation? Do you have depression, anger, aggression, insulin resistance? When you eat wheat and corn, they immediately trigger inflammation in your body. Okay? They are going to make you have anxiety and aggression and sadness and depression. All right. The number 3 thing that you should never ever eat again is a blood type O. This also applies to blood type A, is dairy foods. I don't care if it's Greek yogurt. I don't care if it's kefir. I don't care what it is. 86% of the US population is never to have dairy foods. I meal prepared a bag of rotini and minced beef with spaghetti sauce. That's a meal prep? Okay. Y'all cannot have no dairy food. The number 1 thing that happens to your body when you consume dairy foods is it triggers inflammation in your body. The things that I'm telling y'all is what's at the root of your high blood pressure, what's at the root of your insulin resistance. Okay? Wheat, corn, dairy. Okay? Dairy is sugar. Lactose is sugar. I know y'all, for some reason, thought lactose was the dairy part of dairy, and it's not. I mean, you have this entire industry of this lactose-free milk, this Lactaid. You got your kids out here drinking Lactaid, and that's just sugar-free dairy. If your kids are a blood type O and a blood type A, they should never be consuming milk or cheese or any of that shit. Okay? How many of y'all have kids that always got a cold, always got an infection, always got some phlegm, always got some mucus? This is why. Okay? We were not, y'all, I can't say we, y'all were never supposed to have dairy. If y'all don't know what your kids' blood types are, y'all need to find out immediately. Okay? Because that is going to get your kids on the path of not being sick like us. Okay? If we had had this information growing up, none of us would have suffered from anything. None of us would have had any of these lifestyle illnesses. So the best thing you can do as a parent, the best thing you can do as a parent is breaking this generational habit. Okay? We pass down disease in recipes. We pass down disease through recipes. So what, you think that raw milk is not dairy, ma'am? Do you think that because the milk is raw, it's less dairy? I didn't say pasteurized dairy. I said dairy. Y'all cannot have no cow's milk products at all. Again, y'all are going to spend most of your life trying to outwit your body, as if your body doesn't know what the fuck raw milk is. I don't care how many degrees you have on your wall, you are not smarter than your body. Because chicken will kill you, that's why. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, acceptance is the key to happiness. The reason that most of y'all have the stress that you have in your life is that you're not on one accord with your own body. Like, your fight is an internal fight. Like, every day you wake up and choose violence, but the violence is directed towards yourself. You're the one that's triggering the inflammation in your body. You're the person that's creating the disease in your body. You're the person that's creating all the ailments. You're the person creating the inflammation and the mucus. You're doing it. You're doing it. You can prefer almond milk all you want, but there's an ingredient in your almond milk that is also raising your blood pressure. The guar gum that's in your almond milk that you prefer is doing the same thing that your regular milk is doing. Again, you're trying to outsmart and outwit yourself, and you're still losing. Why do y'all pick a fight with a bully? Let's think about it this way. You're picking a fight with an entity that you cannot beat. You're picking a fight with something that will beat your ass and has been beating your ass for decades. You are never going to beat your body in a fight. Never. I don't care what's going on, even on your worst day, on your body's worst day. You are never going to beat your body. But you're the person picking the fight every day. So your body is literally having to do what it needs to do to keep you alive, because you're the only person trying to unalive it. Nobody is more of a threat to you than you. Hi. No one is as much of a threat to your body than you are. I'm drinking tea. So here are the other things that are raising your blood pressure and triggering inflammation in your body. Kidney beans, lentils, bacon, navy beans, potatoes. I mean, think about it. Think about it. No one is creating disease in your body but you. Every single element that you have, you created. Not your boyfriend, not your husband, not your wife, not your mama, not your daddy. You did it. So instead of taking accountability for what it is that you are doing, not done, what you are continuing to do every day, you just gonna go out and try to find some supplements, go and take some loose herbs, go and do all these things. All you have to do is stop eating the shit that created the disease in your body and start eating the foods that will heal your body up. That's literally all you have to do. I know it sounds easy, but y'all make this shit harder than it has to be. It doesn't even have to be this hard. All you need to do is go and get the list, click the link on my page, download the list into your phone, only eat the beneficial foods, and watch what happens to your body. In the first 7 days, you're going to lose 7 to 10 pounds of inflammation. In the first 7 days, with no effort, no measuring, no calorie counting, no none of that. It's just going to fall off. But more importantly, you're going to feel better than you have in decades. You're going to sleep better. You're going to have more energy. Your mood is going to be elevated. You done lost 8 pounds in 3 days. I told y'all I'll be lowballing y'all on the 7 to 10 pounds. Lowballing you. But the thing is, you didn't believe me, did you? You didn't believe me. When y'all first hear this information, y'all like, that's not even possible. You cannot lose weight fast, but you can lose inflammation fast, because inflammation happens just like that. You could eat something right now and become inflamed. You can eat something right now and gain 2 pounds. Okay? I am 54. I only weigh 165. Okay. What the fuck? I don't understand the correlation between your age and your weight. But okay. I don't get it. What are you trying to say, ma'am? I don't understand the point you're trying to make. Because even at 165, you can still be inflamed. You can be inflamed at 118. I don't get it. But whatever. Anywho, let's talk about these potatoes for a second. How many of y'all got kidney problems? How many of y'all got kidney issues? Put in the comments if you got kidney issues. Okay. Miss Joy, I want you to have a fantastic evening, because you're a bot. So let me just go ahead and save you the time and the trouble. Listen, potatoes will wreck your kidneys. Okay? Here's what's happening, and your doctor didn't tell you. Potatoes are going to take your kidneys out. Okay? Something that I discovered just a week ago was the fact that, first of all, 86% of the US population is never supposed to have potatoes. 86%. Okay? What does coconut milk have to do with anything? Is this the part of the program where y'all just be putting random shit in the comments? Is this the part? Anywho. Ma'am, potatoes. Potatoes are worse for your kidneys than than regular potatoes are. Hi. Okay. In African Americans, 75% of African Americans should never eat potatoes. I literally just said sweet potatoes are worse for you than white potatoes are when it comes to your kidneys. I understand. For some reason, y'all are addicted to potatoes. Y'all are willing to be on dialysis so you can continue to eat potatoes. Y'all are willing to go and get a whole brand new kidney for some fucking potatoes. There is literally a gene in Africans, and we are African Americans. I don't give a fuck if your ass came from the Caribbean or whatever the fuck, okay? Originally, everybody came from Africa. Let's just take this shit all the way back, okay? Let's just take this shit all the way back. As a blood type O, you were the first people. You came from Africa. I don't give a fuck where you claim. I don't care what nationality you are. I don't care if you as white as flour. Your genetic ancestors came from Africa. I don't give a fuck how racist you are. Okay? That's where your ass came from. Over time, our bodies will evolve and adapt to its environment. So just like sickle cell, okay? Do you guys understand that sickle cell is considered a super cell? Even though y'all think of it as, oh, it's this horrible disease, bop, bop, whoop, whoop. It is an evolutionary cell to protect your body from malaria, okay? Because that is something that Africans deal with. I lived in Nigeria for 2 years. I myself had malaria 6 times. So as an African, or as whatever you are, but the oldest people are Africans, okay? They were the first. But the oldest people are Africans, okay? They were the first. So over time, your body is going to adapt to whatever is killing off the species. So sickle cell was something that was developed over time as an evolutionary cell to naturally protect their bodies from malaria. Well, guess what else? There's another gene that protects their bodies from another disease called the sleep disease. Tryptophanomanosis, whatever. Look it up, okay? It's another disease that is prevalent in Africans. The cell is called APOL1. APOL1, okay? Everybody was so excited about this gene, but what they noticed is that it would take your kidneys out. This is why African Americans make up 13% of the population, but make up 35% of people with chronic kidney disease. 75% of African Americans have the APOL1 gene. How come your doctor didn't tell you that? How come your doctor didn't tell you that? What is the thing that triggers the APOL gene in the body? Because listen, all of us are born with these cells, okay? You just watched Supercell, it's amazing, right? But it's very accurate. It's very accurate. We're born with cancer cells. Did y'all know that? Everyone has cancer cells in their body. We're born with cancer cells. Your eating habits trigger cancer in your body. Okay? The APOL gene is in 75% of all African Americans. But what is triggering it? No, I'm not a renal nurse. I don't have to be a renal nurse to read a fucking book. Why the fuck do I need to have a job to read a fucking book? This information is not hidden from any of us. The information is not hidden from any of us. It's all right there. Why y'all not reading? Why y'all not reading? Guess what the APOL gene is triggered by? Guess what the APOL gene is triggered by? Infection and inflammation. No, they're not trying me. I love yelling at people. It was boring the other day when they were saying stupid shit. It was boring. The APOL gene is triggered by inflammation and infection. What triggers inflammation in your body as a blood type O and a blood type A? Potatoes. Why didn't your doctor tell y'all to stop eating potatoes? All of the stuff that I'm telling you right now is why you're inflamed. Your inflammation is what's going to trigger these kidney problems. Wheat, corn, dairy, lentils, bacon, navy beans, kidney beans, potatoes, tomatoes, corn oil, food additives, carrageenan, and guar gum and peanut oil. All of those things are triggering inflammation in your body. But the reason that potatoes are so dangerous is because they are packed with potassium and they are overrunning your kidneys with potassium. But all of these things are triggering inflammation in your body. Hi. Sweet potatoes are fine for everyone, ma'am. I don't know where you got the sweet potato problem from. Not sweet potatoes. Beets are fine for everybody. Y'all cannot have no fucking potatoes. Do not eat fucking potatoes. I do not give a fuck what color they are. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? You're literally sitting here like, I don't give a fuck about my kidneys. I'm gonna eat these goddamn potatoes. Wait, there's more. You want to know what else potatoes are doing in your body? If you have any of these ailments, I want you to put it in the comments. Alopecia. If you have alopecia, put it in the comments. Endometriosis. You can't stop? That's terrible. You're literally telling your body, I don't give a fuck about you. The reason that y'all can't stop is because you have a stomach full of worms. You have parasites. You have a whole colony of worms living in your intestines. They are what make you crave carbohydrates. Just worms, this this is why y'all be getting so offended when I start talking about these carbohydrates. It's not you getting offended. It's the worms. They are also on the line with us. They're listening to me. They're whole living things. Not only are they whole living things, but they lay eggs. So they have babies in your intestines. Yeah, ooh. This is why I created this for y'all. This is what I'm drinking right now. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's happening, boo-boo. You're consuming sugar because that's what the worms want. Okay? Y'all don't have sweet teeth. There's no such thing as a sweet tooth. Your teeth are not sweet. Your teeth don't want sweets. The worms do. The parasites do. Told y'all I was going to get a microphone. Y'all didn't believe me. Okay? This is why. And I know y'all love to say, oh, I'm addicted. I'm addicted. It's just because you have these worms. They live on sugar. Okay? Carbohydrates turn into sugar in our body. That is literally what's at the root of most of our problems. Most of us, all of our problems come from carbohydrates. Okay? So if you have alopecia, endometriosis, acne, psoriasis, plaque psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, dermatitis, dandruff, do you do a heavy metal cleanse first? Or you can do them at the same time, ma'am. You can do them at the same time. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. But I have a heavy metal cleanse. The Ultra Detox is for heavy metals. The T is for parasites and inflammation and cortisol and all of that. Hi. Okay, but I have several. Like even this. This is our colon cleanser powder blend. I have probably 10 different gut health things. Okay? Here we go with the soursop shit. Don't come in here with that soursop shit. I lived in Nigeria and was eating soursop every day. Didn't do anything for me. Was eating the fruits. I know how y'all love to come here and talk about some soursop. What is heavy metal? What is heavy metal? You know how y'all love to bring up mercury? That's a heavy metal. Just click the link on my bio. I don't suggest any fast with no juices. What's the fast for? What's the fast for? Just click the link on my page, ma'am, or go to Brew It. Oh, I didn't turn on my little sign. Go to brewitbaby.com. Brew it, like brew tea. Brewitbaby.com. What y'all think these fasts are gonna do for you? Just put in the comments whatever you think a fast is gonna do for you. I'm in Belize. Well, you can order them. We ship. Okay? Listen, a fast means nothing if you break your fast and you're still eating the wrong foods. Okay? I have fibroids and I'm trying to avoid surgery for hysterectomy. I would love to help you with that. Are you still eating chicken? Are you eating chicken? The reason that y'all have fibroids is because you're eating chicken. Fibroids come from estrogen. Okay? Estrogen is a growth hormone, so it creates growths in the body. Fibroids, polyps, tumors, cysts, all of those are growths. Okay? If you immediately Cut off things that are raising your estrogen. What are the foods that raise your estrogen? Chicken, oats, liquor, soy if you're blood type O and B, stress, and if your liver is not functioning properly. You cut out dairy in March. I asked you about chicken. I didn't ask you about no dairy. I asked you about chicken. You're a blood type B. That's why you got fibroids, man. You're never supposed to eat chicken. Never. Never. It will literally kill you. You're vegan. Ugh. Why you got fibroids then? Why you got fibroids, man? Y'all really think going vegan is going to cure you from these diseases, and y'all got more diseases than ever being vegan. Blood type AB is never supposed to have chicken. It literally will kill us. You're vegan. Why are you sick? What's vegan doing for you? Besides loading your body up with a bunch of carbohydrates. The reason that y'all went vegan is because you can't cut off carbohydrates. You need a session. This is your session. Y'all only went vegan because y'all are addicted to carbohydrates. It's way easier for y'all to stop eating meat than it is for y'all to stop eating potatoes. Let's be truthful. Let's be truthful. The reason that y'all went vegan is because y'all cannot stop eating bread and pasta. And now you're sicker than ever. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying. Let me go on, rice. Let me go on with these other ailments. Alopecia, endometriosis, all of your skin issues, your IBS, your IBD. Hey, Sean, how you doing? You all okay down there in Florida? Are y'all okay? Hold on. IBS, IBD, yeast infections, urinary tract infections. Do y'all have any of these ailments? Put it in the comments if you do. Okay? COPD, your thyroid issues. If you have any of those ailments, put it in the comments. Your anxiety, your depression, y'all surviving? Lord, y'all need to get out of Florida. Y'all need to move inland. Time to go. If I would have survived my first hurricane, I would have just immediately left the state. That would be my sign to leave. Okay? Let me tell you what's causing all these problems. All of these ailments that I just mentioned to you guys is coming because you have very bad bacteria in your guts. The human body is made up of trillions of bacteria. Our human body has more bacteria than it actually has human cells. Okay? Our objective in life should be being on one accord with the bacteria we share our bodies with. Because that bacteria is responsible for either healing you or killing you. Okay? There's no in between. That's literally every meal that you eat. Either that meal is healing you or it's killing you. When it comes to this bacteria, if you are feeding your body a bunch of food that your body's bacteria cannot stand, it is going to create diseases in your body. You know what foods are doing this to you? Why y'all have all those ailments that I just mentioned as a blood type O? Dairy foods, potatoes, corn, rhubarb, and oranges. Y'all mentioned all those, y'all got UTIs and acne and all of those other ailments. Endometriosis and all that. Dairy foods, corn, potatoes, rhubarb, and oranges. Oranges are bad for every blood type. Horrific. Especially blood type A. Horrific. And here we are. We've been told all of our lives that orange juice is so great for us. Oranges are literally the worst fruit on the planet. How would you like to know that your endometriosis comes from your orange juice habit? How would you like to know that your skin is all jacked up because you like to drink orange juice every day? I don't know about pears, ma'am. Go get your foods list. Y'all don't need to be asking me what about nothing. Why you don't have your foods list? I'm drinking tea. Let's talk about leaky gut. Leaky gut is when your intestines become so soft that now food particles break through your intestinal wall and now they're leaking out into your gut. You know what foods do that? What foods are making your intestines soft? Tomatoes, corn, dairy foods, vinegar. I'm drinking this tea, ma'am. Just click the link on my bio. Vinegar. Y'all can't handle vinegar as a blood type O. Tomatoes are bad for everybody. Nobody should be eating no damn potatoes. Potatoes and tomatoes are all in the nightshade family. Let's talk about all of the nightshade vegetables, okay? Potatoes, tomatoes, okra, eggplant, tomatillos. What am I missing? Bell peppers, hot peppers, tobacco, sorrel. All of those are nightshade vegetables. Nightshade vegetables are a class of vegetables. They have their own built-in, not zucchini. They have their own built-in defense mechanism, okay? So whenever you eat them, they emit a phytotoxin into your bloodstream that immediately causes your body to become inflamed. I don't know, listen, we're not supposed to be eating all of these vegetables and fruits that y'all have convinced yourselves are so healthy for you. Okay? Y'all have convinced y'all have allowed these hoteps and all these people to tell y'all that y'all are supposed to be eating all these fruits and these vegetables when those fruits and vegetables are at the root of most of your fucking problems. You know what's at the root of your thyroid problems? Cabbage, cauliflower, mustard greens, and Brussels sprouts. How many of you blood type O's have thyroid problems? Hypo, hyper. How many of y'all got thyroid problems? Your thyroid problems are caused by bad bacteria in your gut. So let's talk about it again. Let's talk about it again. Okay? You're not supposed to be a glutton either. Who you call? Are you calling me a glutton, ma'am? Miss Patricia, are you talking to me about gluttony? Is that who you're talking to? I understand that you guys get very emotional when I'm talking about the foods that you make every day because y'all just want to live off of a bag of $5 potatoes. I understand that. But what you will not do is come here and disrespect me. Because I will read your ass like the most difficult book on the fucking planet. Your ass will want to jump off a fucking bridge by the time I'm done with you. So tread lightly. Tread lightly, ma'am. I be warning you. I really do. By the time you get off, you're going to be like, you're going to cry in the car. I assure you. Don't get mad at me because you're trying to survive off a $5 bag of potatoes. Listen. Y'all have thyroid issues because you have bad bacteria in your gut. Okay? What's creating the bad bacteria in your gut? You can laugh now, ma'am, but I will fuck you up. Just know that. You think your self-esteem is low now. Listen, the bad bacteria in your gut is what's at the roots of your hypothyroidism and your thyroid problems. I'll remind you again. Dairy food, corn, potatoes, rhubarb, and oranges. Hi. But then there are 4 vegetables that create such an antagonistic bacteria in your gut that it causes your immune system to attack your thyroid. And those vegetables is cauliflower, cabbage, mustard greens, and Brussels sprouts. So why do you have thyroid issues? Because you are eating foods that create such an antagonistic bacteria in your gut that is causing your own immune system to attack your organs. And then y'all mad at me for making you aware of it. Why are you not mad at your doctor? The same doctor that's scheduling you for your thyroidectomy. How come you're not mad at him for telling you this shit? How come he didn't tell you? Why y'all got an attitude with me? Because I'm breaking up bad news to you. Because it's not your doctor's job to heal you up, sweetie. It's just your doctor's job to sell you a bunch of drugs. I don't mind you being mad at me. I don't give a fuck. It does not make me lose no sleep at night. Okay? Listen. Let's finish talking about this leaky gut. What else gives you leaky gut? Coffee. Coffee gives you leaky gut. Not only does coffee give you leaky gut, but coffee also stops your body from making collagen. And then they made a whole industry of collagen because they know what the coffee is doing in your body. And then they tell you to put the collagen in your coffee. And you did it. All we have to do is reverse engineer all of your ailments. You will sit down, you can literally sit here and think about, what do I eat most often? And if you sat and really were honest with yourself about what it is that you eat most often, you will know exactly why you're sick. Exactly. Mad at me. Okay? What you eat most often is at the root of your problems. Okay? What question did you ask me, ma'am? First of all, I don't have to answer shit. I don't have to answer none of your fucking questions. I don't owe y'all a motherfucking thing. Especially not the fucking knowledge that I've gained in the 55 years I've been on this fucking planet. So please do not come here and ask me nothing. I'm the one who's sniffling. You know why I'm sniffling, ma'am, you dumb bitch? Because I'm blood type AB and I have a compromised immune system. If you are a blood type A and a blood type AB, you have a weaker immune system than everyone else. Mucus is the body's defense mechanism. If y'all weren't so goddamn dumb, Unfortunately, Dr. Sebi got you motherfuckers out here thinking that mucus is the body's enemy when the body only has two defense mechanisms, mucus and inflammation. But you're so goddamn dumb this is why I have motherfucking Kleenex. I can curse. You can't even spell it right, ma'am. You can't even spell it right, ma'am. Why are you so emotional that you can't spell cursing? Why are you so emotional? The body only has two defense mechanisms, my friend. What would I have to be mad about? I have a fantastic fucking life. Mad about what? Mad about what? Do y'all think some strangers on the internet can make me mad? Y'all really think y'all really think, first of all, you're never going to see me crash out. It'll never happen. I've been doing this shit for way too long, sweetheart. I was doing this shit a decade ago. I'm doing too much. This is my life. You can go to fuck to bed. You can go to fuck to bed. Some of y'all got to get up and go to work tomorrow. What y'all should never do is worry about me. Because the one thing I'ma always be is all right. Okay? I don't come here for my health. I come here for your health. Okay? I don't come here for my health, I come here for yours. If you do not want this information, take your ass to bed. No one is holding you hostage. The tea that I drink is on the link on my bio, ma'am. Okay? The tea that I drink is on the link on my bio, ma'am. Okay? So hold on now, hold on. Remind me again how many of y'all have a slow and sluggish metabolism. How many of y'all have a slow and sluggish metabolism? Your metabolism is slow and sluggish because you're consuming wheat. Wheat, kidney beans, and navy beans. All whole foods have lectins. Let me just explain how this whole thing works, okay? All whole foods have lectins. The difference between do y'all know what whole foods are? Foods that are in their natural state. Wow, some of y'all are just weird. Bleep, 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 bleep. Okay? Food that are in their natural state is a whole food. Okay? All whole foods have lectins. Lectins are just little proteins in all whole foods. Those proteins mix with our blood, and a positive reaction or a negative reaction is going to happen. So every single time you eat something, the lectins in the food come in contact with your blood. Either it's going to be a positive reaction, which means you're going to have energy, your mood is going to be elevated, you're going to sleep great, bop, bop, whoop, whoop, right? But when it's negative, the very first thing that's going to happen is inflammation, because your body feels threatened. Your body feels like something is now in us that's going to hurt us. So it causes all of your organs to swell. Inflammation protects the organs. Mucus protects the immune system. So the second thing that's going to happen is mucus. Okay? Because the body doesn't have any other way to fight. You're supposed to be the person that protects the body. Yes, I'm a doctor. Have you ever heard your doctor talk to you like this? Your doctor ain't explained shit to you. He writes you a fucking prescription and sends your ass over to fucking CVS. Your doctor gives you 15 funky minutes of his time. He lets you say whatever the fuck you gonna try to say and explain whatever it is that you're dealing with. And he's gonna go, okay, have a nice day. Lol, lol, lol. The fuck? Okay? Either you want to reverse your ailments or you don't, because it's not your doctor's job to heal you up. Y'all did not know the definition of a doctor when you went there. Okay? A definition of a doctor is someone that is going to address your symptoms and whatever damage is happening to your organs with drugs, radiation, and surgery. Not one thing says that a doctor is going to heal you up. It never has been part of the definition of a doctor. Either you're going to see a killer or you're going to see a healer. Okay? Do y'all know that 1 million people die per year under a doctor's care? 1 million people. That's not even the amount of people that become disabled from routine testing. Do you know how many people become disabled from like colonoscopies and shit like that? And y'all are trusting these people with the most valuable thing you own, which is your health. You don't even know them people. You don't know what school they graduated from, what they graduated in their class, how many people they personally have unalived, how many times they've been sued. You haven't found out anything about these people. So anywho, if you researched, you would find that a doctor's not going to do anything for you. You researching a person that's not going to heal you is a waste of your time. It is your job to heal yourself. The only way you are going to heal yourself is for you to stop eating the food that made you sick. That's it. You can find out everything that you need to know about yourself on Google. Every single thing. Your doctor uses Google all the time. Why are you scared to use Google? Your doctor be Googling shit right in front of you. Anywho, so what is the number one thing you need to be consuming as a blood type O? What's the number? I'm going out of order so I know how y'all get. What's the number one thing you should be consuming as a blood type O? Red meat. Not protein, ma'am. Red meat. It's bigger than beef. It's red meat. That's lamb, veal, mutton, deer, buffalo, bison. All of that is red meat. That's what blood type O benefits from. And y'all stopped eating red meat so that you could continue to eat carbohydrates, and now you're sicker than ever. You stopped eating red meat because you said to everyone, oh, it takes so long for red meat to digest in my system. It made me bloated. When all the while, it was because of your side dishes. You cannot consume proteins and carbohydrates together, because carbohydrates stops your body from breaking down the protein. So why did your food not digest? Because you stopped it from digesting. Everything that has happened to you, you did it. Everything that has happened to you, you caused it. That's the truth. And it takes a really mature person. It takes a really mature person to say, well, goddamn, I fucked myself up. So what do I need to do to fix myself? Because most people aren't going to do that. Because y'all are so prideful and your ego is so large that you want to blame your illnesses on shit that ain't had nothing to do with you. You did it. It's coming from inside the house. What is it that your body's bacteria loves? What's going to make your body's bacteria super, super happy so that you can get rid of all of those ailments that come from bad bacteria in your gut? Onions. Onions, 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 onions. All the onions you benefit from. What else? String beans, broccoli, escarole, chicory, Swiss chard, and kale. Not dairy. Dairy doesn't help your gut health. You've been lied to. Jamie Lee Curtis got her big head ass on the TV and told y'all should be eating some fucking Greek yogurt to improve your gut health. And now you got endometriosis. Now you got thyroid issues. Now your skin's all fucked up. How come you're not fighting Jamie Lee Curtis in the comments? Huh? What is going to reduce your inflammation? Omega-3 containing fish. Cod, halibut, red snapper, and trout. As a blood type O, no, you do not benefit from salmon, tuna, or sardines. So don't even form your little baloney lips to ask me. What else? Walnuts, hazelnuts, flaxseed oil, parsnips, peas, and pineapple. Y'all should be consuming some pineapple every day if you're dealing with inflammation. What is going to encourage proper thyroid function? My profession is my fucking business. That's what my profession is. My profession, I'm a professional, mind my own fucking business. That's what my profession is. I'm a professional at it. Why don't you try it? Try minding your own fucking business. That's y'all's problem. Y'all so busy trying to fucking figure out what's going on with your fucking neighbor. All this time you could be paying attention to your shit. I'm not mad at anybody in the comments, just generally speaking. Word of the day. Business. This your business. So listen, hold on. To encourage proper thyroid function, you should be eating foods that are going to raise your body's iodine levels. When you raise your body's iodine levels, that protects your thyroid. Okay? Turmeric and sea vegetables. Sea vegetables is kelp, bladderwrack, sea moss, seaweed. Be nice and respectful, no sassiness. You old bitch, take your ass to bed. Why don't you take your ass to bed, ma'am? It's so simple. Anywho, hold on. There's more. What is going to repair that leaky gut? What's going to repair that leaky gut? Chicory, onions, peas, prunes, maitake mushrooms, beet greens, collard greens, and fava beans. Get y'all some collard greens. Okay? I didn't say nothing about no sea greens. Listen, I'm done with the O's. I'm done with the O's. Watch the energy in the room change. As soon as we're done with the O's, the energy in the room changes. Bye, O's. Make sure you click the link on my bio to download your foods list. Okay? Everything in your life is going to change. It does not matter if the onions are raw or cooked, however you can get them in your body, sweetheart. Do not overthink this. And do not resist the urge to come into my DMs and ask me about some goddamn sweet. Don't you bring your funky ass in my DMs asking me shit about no fucking sweet potatoes. Well, on my list it says I can have sweet potatoes, but you said on the live that I can't have sweet potatoes. Let me tell y'all, when someone comes out with a book, they have to write it for weight loss. The way that I'm teaching you guys to reverse your ailments, you have to focus on the ailment, okay? You're not eating for weight loss. You are eating to combat the inflammation and the mucus and all of these ailments in your body. Potatoes are not going to help you to do that, okay? Potatoes are not going to help you to do that. That's why when people go and get the book, they're like, oh, well, the book says, but I haven't noticed any change. Because you're not doing it correctly. Let me give y'all a perfect example. You just following your beneficial list, okay? I grow sweet potatoes and you're hurting my sales. You should grow something else. Let me give you a perfect example. I benefit from peanuts. Okay? I've been eating peanuts for the past 6 weeks. I noticed that I had more inflammation. I noticed that I started coughing a lot more. So I was laying in my bed just a few days ago, and God said peanuts have mold. I immediately grabbed my phone and I Googled, do peanuts have mold? I am highly allergic to mold. That is why I had sarcoidosis. Remember? Came from black mold. I'm allergic to all mold. Green, and in Nigeria they got blue mold, they got yellow mold, black, every color mold you can imagine. Peanuts have the highest concentration of fucking mold, even higher than coffee. I could not understand, why am I starting to feel inflammation pain? Why am I so I was eating peanuts every single fucking day. They have higher mold concentration than coffee does. So when I tell y'all everything that's on your beneficial list is not going to benefit you, okay? I highly benefit from peanuts, and they were fucking killing me. So when I tell y'all, please do not eat no fucking sweet potatoes because they're gonna jack your fucking kidneys up. They're going to inflame you. They're going to put a bunch of sugar in your body that you are trying to combat the illnesses that feed on sugar. I mean that shit. Okay? The way that they grow the food today, the things that were just like oats. When y'all look at when you look at your list, you're going to see that you benefit from oats. I also benefit from oats. I do not eat oats because of how they manufacture oats today. They spray a bunch of chemicals on the oats that are going to raise our estrogen. First of all, secondly, oats skyrocket your blood sugar. Okay? No one should be eating oats. Oats are for horses. Okay? So when you get your foods list, you are the only person that knows what ailments you're battling. Okay? If you're battling high blood pressure, diabetes, and all of those things, you need to not have no sugar, no carbohydrates. I don't care in what form they come in. You should not do that. Okay? Because remember, all of these carbs turn into sugar in the body. The only way that you're going to reverse your ailment is that you get all the sugar out of your body. Okay? You just bought oat milk. Take it back. What about grass-fed beef? You should get grass-fed and finished beef if you can afford to have it. Okay? Where's blood type A? Where is blood type A? So trust and believe. Try fasting. What is fasting going to do? Hotep. It's always some fucking dumbass hotep. Come, try fasting. So when I break my fast and I eat some peanuts, what the fuck you think that's going to do for me, sir? What you think that's going to do? Y'all same motherfuckers be fasting and break your fast with donuts. If you are still eating the same foods after your fast, then you've wasted your time. Is keto BS? Yes, it's BS. All diets are BS. Because all diets are cookie cutter. How are all blood types going to eat the same things? Listen to me for a second. Diets are made for the masses. Most people get no results from a diet. Okay? It does not matter what your A1C went to because you fasted, ma'am. It means nothing. Period. If you're still eating the wrong, first of all, let's go back. Why you got diabetes? Why do you have diabetes, ma'am? It doesn't matter what you achieve during intermittent fasting. Why do you have diabetes? I'm aggressive? Maybe you're just a pansy ass. Maybe you're just a fucking sensitive, wheat-eating pansy. You ever think about that? You ever think about why you wear your heart on your fucking sleeve? How do y'all make it through life being so soft? The fuck out of here. Why are you so aggressive? You're hurting my feelings. I don't give a fuck. Fuck your feelings. Where's blood type A? Where's blood type A? Hey, Malaysia. Where's blood type A? I am not a Capricorn. Blood type A, y'all are the complete opposite of blood type O. Complete opposite. Okay? Blood type A has the weakest immune system. You have the weakest cardiovascular system. And y'all are prone, predisposed, if you will, to diabetes, heart disease, and certain cancers. Blood type O was created to be perfection. I don't understand as a blood type O why y'all sick. I don't fucking get it. Damn, so how do you cook for dinner if you're a blood type A and a blood type O? You make your food and then you make the other person's food. That's not a hard question. What makes y'all think what y'all cooking in one pot? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. How are you cooking a feast? You can have some tofu and that person can have some red meat. I don't understand what the problem is. Okay? Y'all are the complete opposite. Opposites apparently attract. Okay? But blood type A, the things that y'all deal with, shit's nuts. Y'all can't have no animal protein because you do not have enough stomach acid to break down animal protein. Blood type O has an overabundance of stomach acid. So they can break down. What? I can keep hearing a dog sniffling. Hello? Fats? What are y'all doing? What are you doing, sir? Come here. Anyway, so listen. Blood type O has an overabundance of stomach acid. You don't have acid reflux because you have an overabundance of stomach acid. You have acid reflux, man, because you're not eating the foods that you're supposed to be eating. Okay? You don't have acid reflux because you're a blood type O. Blood type O has an overabundance of stomach acid. This is why they can break down animal protein and foods that are high in saturated fats. Blood type A has hardly any stomach acid. They cannot break down any animal protein or foods that are high in saturated fats. Another thing that blood type A deals with is your cortisol levels. Okay? The way your fight or flight is set up, y'all have a steady stream of cortisol in your blood all day, every day, which makes you feel stressed. Stressed, anxious, just all the time. That's y'all's natural state. Okay? That is y'all's natural state. The problem with that, though, is when your cortisol is elevated, it also elevates your blood sugar, which means you guys can literally trigger stress-induced diabetes. Stop it. Y'all can literally trigger diabetes because of your stress. Okay? So now you're causing your body to release even more insulin into your bloodstream. So now you have high cortisol and high insulin. When that happens, your body needs even more. A positive, no saturated fat and animal protein. Could that lead to obesity? I don't understand the question. Most of y'all are just walking around inflamed. Okay? This is why people lose so much so quickly when they start eating according to their blood type, Because most of y'all are just walking around swollen. Because every single day you are feeding your body something that your body views as dangerous. So when you're consuming foods that don't go with your blood, your body is going to stay inflamed. And that inflammation is going to trigger disease in your body. That's how it works. Okay? So what is happening as a blood type A, your cortisol and your blood sugar are both high. When that happens, your body requires even more minerals in order to bring those two hormones back into balance. When you're not feeding your body the food it can actually digest and then extract those minerals from, then your body is forced to suck minerals out of your teeth and your bones. So now you have osteoporosis, osteopenia, osteoarthritis, weak teeth, and gum disease. Blood type A has more replacement surgeries than all the other blood types. Hip replacement, knee replacement, big toe replacement, your teeth falling out, you done had to get your caps on your teeth and all kinds of shit. The doctor said you have fibromyalgia? Of course he did. Another thing that goes on in blood type A, you should be eating according to your blood type. That's the tip. Here's the question. Why do you have the disease you have? I'm asking everybody on the live. Why do you have the disease that you have? Hopefully this will make some sense to you. Why do you have the disease you have? Put in the comments. Why? Why do you have diabetes? Why do you have fibromyalgia? Why do you have osteoporosis and osteopenia? Why do you have high blood pressure? Why do you have these diseases? It all begins and ends with the food. You are not eating the right foods for your blood type. How do you explain? How do you explain food allergies? When y'all go to the doctor and you get those food allergy tests, how do you explain it? I don't have to be a fucking doctor, dummy. I'm smarter than you. So to you, I am a doctor. That makes me an expert. If I'm smarter than you on this topic, then that makes me a fucking expert. Just like my mechanic. My mechanic is smarter than me about my fucking Cadillac. That makes him an expert. If your doctor has fixed you, why are you here? It doesn't matter how aggressive I am. Because some of you motherfuckers need to be smacked in the fucking head. How the fuck did you let your body get to this point? You're not here by accident. You obviously needed somebody that was gonna cuss you the fuck out. Some of y'all don't understand people talking to you nice. Some of y'all need to be busted in the fucking head. I don't understand why y'all need somebody to cuss y'all the fuck out, to get y'all to do what the fuck you know you're supposed to be doing anyway. Then you got the nerve to come here and be offended. Talking about I'm fucking aggressive. Your body has been fucking yelling at you for fucking decades. How much more polite do you need your body to be? Your body's been giving you acid reflux for fucking 10 years. Oh, that's why I have acid reflux. It's not. That's not why you have acid reflux. You have acid reflux because you're eating all the wrong shit. And the only way that your body can fucking communicate that you're eating the wrong shit is to fucking hurt you. This is why you have gas. This is why you have bloating. This is why you have acid reflux. This is why you have heartburn. This is why you have all of these things. Those are just nice ways of saying, bitch, don't eat that shit again. And then your dumb ass eats it again. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And what do you think your body's going to do then to try to wake your dumb ass up? Give you a fucking disease. Now you're sitting up here with a disease. Because you wouldn't fucking listen when he was trying to get your ass acid reflux. You're so aggressive, you're hurting my feelings. Your body hurts your feelings every fucking day. Every fucking day. Here's the thing. How do you think your body feels? You don't think that you've hurt your body's feelings? Every single day that you get up and put all the wrong shit in it, you don't think that it hurts your body's feelings, knowing that you don't give a fuck about it? Your body has to live with you every day, knowing that you don't give a fuck about it. You don't give a fuck what you put in it. You don't give a fuck if you shitting. You don't give a fuck if you sleeping enough. You don't give a fuck if you giving it enough water. You don't give a fuck. You don't think that you're hurting your body's fucking feelings? You literally live with something that protects you and keeps your ass alive. Your body is only alive out of sheer will. It's not alive because you've done anything to keep it alive. It's only alive because it wants to fucking live. Do you know what the body is? Fucking bacteria. You are literally sharing your body with trillions of bacteria. The bacteria wants to live. The only person that's killing it is you. And then you want to come here and then not listen to somebody that's telling you exactly how you can get your shit on track. You'd rather be in your feelings and cry about it in the car. Grow the fuck up. It's amazing to me how y'all are so hurt by the fucking truth. Y'all listen to lies all goddamn day. Are we better now? Y'all listen to lies all goddamn day. The minute somebody tells y'all the fucking truth, you lose your shit. Then get the fuck off the live. Y'all the same people that laugh when little kids be cussing. I'm a grown ass motherfucking woman. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Y'all sitting there with a stomach full of fibroids, but you worried about my cussing. Guess what I don't have? A stomach full of fucking fibroids. So listen, as a blood type A, let me tell you what your problems are, okay? Y'all cannot have no animal protein. That's your red meat, that's your pork, that's your organ meats, that's your crustaceans, lobster and crab. The reason that y'all can't have lobster and crab is because it's too high in saturated fats. And your body cannot break down saturated fats. What else? Shellfish. Why can't you have shellfish? It's too high in saturated fats. Your body cannot digest that. anytime you eat something that your body cannot digest, that puts even more stress on your body. The number one way to stress yourself out is to put the wrong food in your body. And blood type A stays stressed. The number one way to stress your body out is to put something in it that it can't shit out. So now you done put shit in your body that's just putrefying in your belly. What do you think is happening? Do y'all know that blood type A has more stomach cancer than all the other blood types combined? Stomach cancer. Why y'all think y'all so prevalent? Why is it so prevalent amongst blood type A's? Because you don't have enough stomach acid to break down animal proteins. You're eating animal proteins and it sits in your stomach and putrefies. And then you, as a blood type O, trying to be vegan. You have an overabundance of stomach acid, but you're not putting anything in your stomach to dissipate the stomach acid. Now you got peptic ulcers. Because what does your acid have to do if you don't give it something to do? It's just sitting in there eating away at your stomach lining. Because you decided you were going to live on some fucking vegetables. Like an idiot. So anywho, because fruits and vegetables are broken down with digestive enzymes, not with stomach acid. Stomach acid is used to break down animal proteins in foods that are high in saturated fats. Digestive enzymes break down fruits and vegetables. Okay? So hold on. You also cannot have tropical oils. You know what tropical oils are? Coconut oil, avocado oil, palm kernel oil. Too high in saturated fats. You also cannot have industrial oils. What are industrial oils? Corn oil, canola oil, sunflower, safflower, grapeseed, rapeseed. Can't have those. And you also cannot have dairy foods. Most cheeses are high in saturated fats. Your body cannot process any of that. We're on A. We're on A now. Let's talk about your thick blood. Did y'all know that blood type A has thicker blood than all the other blood types combined? This is also why you guys are prone to heart disease, because at the root of your heart disease is the fact that your blood is super thick. How many of you blood type A's have high blood pressure? Put in the comments. How many of you blood type A's have high blood pressure? Good night. Let's talk about why this is super dangerous for you. Okay? You have high blood pressure because you're eating carbohydrates. Okay? Most people that have high blood pressure, it's because you're insulin resistant. Okay? So let me tell you a little tale. As a blood type A, you're eating carbs. Okay? Those carbs are turning into sugar. You've overloaded your body with glucose. Now your body has to release insulin in order to deal with all of this sugar that's just swimming around. Okay? So eventually your red blood cells are going to become resistant to the insulin. When that happens, it causes your arteries and your veins to get smaller and smaller and smaller. So now your arteries and your veins have constricted. That then puts pressure on your hearts, and that's what sends your blood pressure up. Now let me tell you why it's super dangerous for blood type A. Your blood is thick, and you have larger than normal red blood cells. So now your thick ass blood and your big old red blood cells is trying to squeak through these shrunken arteries and veins. This is why y'all also have more blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, and DVTs than everyone else. So here you are trying to do this thing. You continue to eat a bunch of carbohydrates. Why do you think blood type A has more heart attacks than everyone else? Why is it that blood type A has more heart attacks than everyone else? Because y'all are just a heart attack waiting to happen. If your blood pressure is high, you need to stop eating carbohydrates immediately. Okay? But secondly, listen, I don't give a fuck if you eat beets every single day. If you're still eating the foods that are creating the problems in your body, nothing is going to change. I have a supplements company. I take beetroot every single day, sweetheart. I have 2 different beetroot capsules, 3, because one is actually a powder. But if you are still eating the foods that are making your blood super thick, if you're still eating the foods that are raising your blood pressure, nothing is going to help. I'm surprised you ain't drinking your tea tonight. It's right here. It's right here. Okay? The reason that your mind immediately goes to what can I take to deal with this ailment is because we have been programmed to think that way. We have literally been programmed to think, what is the substitution? What is the alternative? What is it that I need to take? We've been programmed. This is why y'all feel so uncomfortable when I'm telling you about the things that you need to stop. Because we've never been trained or programmed to stop consuming. This is why you're having the reactions that you're having. The only way to solve your problems is to stop consuming. That's it. But we haven't been programmed to stop consuming. They need us to consume. This is the whole plan. We are being poisoned. All of this is just slow death. They could definitely kill us faster, but there's no money in it. They're not trying to kill us, they're just trying to make us sick. And they're trying to milk that for all it's worth until we do die. That's the plan, and it's working. So the only recourse that we have is to try to make your immune system so strong that it can do what it's designed to do, and that is to protect you. That's the only recourse we have. What is causing osteoporosis? I already said that. I already just explained what's causing your osteoporosis. So listen, your thick blood type A already has naturally thick blood. What about Dr. CB? Dr. CB's dead. Dr. CB is dead. He's dead. I don't even understand the question. What about Dr. CB? What about him? That man did more damage to the black community than anybody else. That man did more damage to y'all than anybody else walking on the face of the earth. That's why y'all still out here eating all these goddamn potatoes and shit. Why is it your health is worse when you become a vegan? Ain't none of y'all reverse none of your diseases being vegan. Not none of you. Not none of you. A scammer. That's who he is. A scammer that died in jail for money laundering. That's who he is. What? The reason that y'all are out here eating plant-based foods is because they had a whole bunch of influencers. Perfect example. Do you know why y'all are eating kale? Do y'all know why you're eating kale to this day? Do y'all know that kale, am I a medical doctor? Do I need to be?
Do I need to be?
Do I need to be a doctor, sweetheart? Why don't you go ask your doctor all these questions, why you have the disease you have, and see what he says. The reason that y'all are eating kale used to be on salad bars just for decoration. And then that industry hired a bunch of influencers to start writing and coming on TikTok and all of these different places. TikTok didn't even exist back then. But the reason that you guys are eating kale is because a bunch of influencers were paid to tell you how great kale is. Kale was used on salad bars just to decorate them at the Sizzler, exactly, and Ponderosa and all those places. Do y'all know how dangerous kale can be? Y'all didn't see how dangerous kale is to your body? That's why I said y'all should eat more collard greens than you do kale. Because kale is extremely high in oxalates and it also fucks your kidneys up. Okay? Do y'all know why we eat the shit that we eat and we think it's healthy? Because these doctors and these scientists have all been paid off by these industries to come out and tell us that something is safe or something's good for us. And it's all been a lie the entire time. All of it. Just like you're still walking around thinking that your blood pressure is high because of salt. You stop eating salt on your food, but your blood pressure is still high. Because it's never been salt. It's always been sugar that raises your blood pressure. Y'all have to start thinking. I don't know who any of these hoteps are that y'all are talking about. But they're getting paid. Auntie Tab has that good Target money. And she's coming out and telling y'all that y'all should be vegan. She don't give a fuck about your health. Why should she care about your health? As long as you are out buying her popcorn. As long as you out still eating Dave's Killer Bread and Ezekiel bread. These people are getting paid to tell y'all this shit. You should throw that shit in the trash. Okay? We've all been scammed our entire lives. We've all been scammed. It is all to lead us to the doctors. All of these people are in cahoots together. Our government came out with the damn food pyramid. Our government set us up. We were never supposed to eat carbohydrates. It was the Department of Agriculture that came out with the food pyramid. So that they could sell us all this corn and all this wheat and all of this shit that we were never supposed to consume. Never. This is why pharmaceutical is the #1 industry in America. The #1 industry in America is pharmaceuticals. And ain't no 3 meals a day. We never were supposed to be eating no 3 meals a day. I have not eaten a thing today. Blood type O and blood type B can never have soy. But blood type A and blood type AB benefits from soy. Because your genetic ancestors, blood type A, is Asia. O is Africa, A is Asia. Now let's go and look at the Asian people. They outlive us by decades. If it's important to you, sweetheart, it's important. It's not important to me. Okay? Let's look at the Asian people. Why do Asian people outlive us by decades? The average age is 80, 84 to be exact. 84. Do you know what the number one blood type is in Asia? A. Okay? A. So everything that I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you, it's going to work. It's going to work. But this is what y'all have to stop eating. Because blood type A, you have thicker blood than all the other blood types. Guess what thins out your blood? Let's just break this down for a second. Name one thing that Asian people do or consume every day, multiple times a day. And it also thins out your blood. Tea. Green tea. Green tea. What am I drinking? Green tea. If you have high blood pressure, you should not be eating no rice. Okay? Y'all should be not, if y'all got kidney issues, y'all should not be consuming no honey. What does my profession have to do with anything? I'm a boss and CEO, sweetheart. I'm a boss and a CEO. Have y'all seen me put anything in my green tea? Moringa tea is not green tea. Green tea is green tea. Something's wrong with y'all. What's making your blood thick? Vinegar. Anything with vinegar makes your blood thicker than what it already is. Anything that has vinegar in it, anything made with vinegar is going to make your blood thicker than what it already is. That's every condiment in your house. Ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, salad dressing, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, all of that has vinegar in it. Then y'all out here doing vinegar shots. Vinegar does not thin out your blood, ma'am. You're wrong. How would you like to know that your blood clots came from your love of vinegar? What makes you think that vinegar thins out your blood? Just click the link on my bio. What makes you think that it thins out your blood? Just tell me. They told us. Y'all out here washing fruits and vegetables and shit with vinegar. Y'all taking shots because somebody told you that it was going to thin out your blood. Same people that be selling you a bunch of loose herbs. You know what else makes your blood thick? Liquor. Liquor makes your blood thick. Y'all always thought that your blood was getting thinner with... You took vinegar when I was young, and it did. You still haven't told me how, ma'am. How? How did it thin out your blood, ma'am? I don't give a fuck when you took it. Just tell me how it did. I'm waiting. Okay. Well, I took it when I was younger and it just did. Oh, okay. So much for the science. You know what else makes your blood thick? You know what else makes your blood thick? Oranges. Oranges and orange juice. Oranges and orange juice makes your blood thick. Oranges and orange juice. Oranges will kill you if you're blood type A. Oranges are bad for every blood type. They are horrific for blood type A. And all of these hoteps out here telling y'all should be juicing and drinking orange juice. So that means if you can't have vinegar, you can't have pickles, you can't have relish, you can't have olives, you can't have no condiments. All of your liquor makes your blood thicker. All of it. All of it. What about vitamin C? What about it? Y'all don't think that other foods have vitamin C in it? Y'all can't have no cabbage, so how you gonna eat kimchi? You gonna make kimchi out of what? Collard greens? You know what else makes your blood thick? Dairy foods. And guar gum. Do you know what's in guar gum? You know what guar gum is in? Guar gum is in your almond milk. Your almond milk is making your blood thick. The almond milk that y'all prefer. Now let's talk about this bad bacteria. Blood type A has an overgrowth of bad bacteria. Remember, y'all have the weakest immune system and the weakest cardiovascular system. And then you have an overgrowth of bad bacteria. Okay? Well, what milk do I drink? Why are you drinking milk? Are you a baby? Why y'all drink? What y'all putting milk on? Y'all just sitting around just drinking glasses of milk? What you putting it on? Cereal. You can't have cereal. You can't have cereal, so now what you putting milk on? Go get the foods list. That's a recommendation. Y'all can't have coconut. It makes your blood thick. Y'all can't have coconut because it's too high in saturated fats. Your body can't break down coconut. Anything else? Is there anything else? Y'all can't have oats because it raises your estrogen levels. And it also raises your blood sugar, which blood type A can't afford to do since you're predisposed to diabetes. Anything else? I take away all the spice of life. So you find joy in food? That's y'all's problem. Food is fuel and medicine. It is not your fucking entertainment. It is not your comfort. It is not your joy. It's not your boyfriend or your girlfriend. That's your fucking problem. It's medicine and fuel. What are some of my go-to meals? You can go click the link on my bio and get my recipe books. The fuck is a go-to meal? The fuck is a go-to meal? Is that true for Polynesians? So you think that because of your nationality, you should be able to eat coconuts? Something's wrong with y'all. The day that your nationality trumps your blood, wake me up. Everything is you. Let's talk about why y'all have the link. It's all one link. There's a link on my page that everything you need is on that link. Even the plants to make y'all happy. We launched our new plant business today, Greenhouse Herbals. Go check out the plants. Straight from the greenhouse to your front door. So excited. So excited for y'all to get these plants. Thank you. Y'all know I have over 100 plants in here. I didn't even know that until today. There's 48 plants up here. 48. Thank you. Go order. I will be ordering a bunch of them tonight. So listen, blood type A has an overgrowth of bad bacteria. Click the link on my page or go to greenhouseherbals.com. Okay? If you have any of these ailments, I want you to put it in the comments. Alopecia, endometriosis, urinary tract infections, yeast infections, bad skin, any of your skin issues, acne, psoriasis, plaque psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis, rosacea, dandruff, vitiligo. Hold on. Your thyroid issues, COPD, anxiety, depression, colon cancer, stomach cancer. All of that comes from bad bacteria in your gut. Let's not forget H. pylori, E. coli staph. All that comes from bad bacteria. Hold on. You know what's creating all this bad bacteria in your body? Potatoes. Blood type A cannot eat no potatoes. No color, no country, no shape, no recipe. Y'all cannot have no potatoes ever. 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 Y'all cannot have no potatoes ever. What are your thoughts on a 14-day detox? That's what this is, sweetheart. Y'all cannot have no potatoes. Not white, not sweet, not yellow, not Irish, not Idaho, not baked, not fried, not casseroled, not none. All of that shit that I just said, how would you like to know that your hair is falling out because you like to eat potatoes? I don't have no thoughts on Chelsea. Don't ask me shit else. You done said enough. Thank you. Okay? There is no diet y'all should be on. You should be eating according to how your individual body processes food. Period. Every single diet that's ever been invented was to sell y'all a bunch of products. You don't need products. Y'all need to stop eating products. You don't need more shit. You need less shit. Okay? I have rheumatoid arthritis. Yes. Where do you think it came from? What about kombucha? Y'all think that there's going to be some remedy that's going to be all encompassing, that's going to give you this perfect health. So you think putting a bunch of acid in your body is going to do what? What you think it's going to do? Oh boy. You know what else? You know what else is creating all this bad bacteria in your gut? Black pepper. I don't care what form it comes in. I don't care if it's ground. I don't care if it's cracked. I don't care if it's peppercorn. I don't care. I do sell products, but have you heard me talk about them? Have you heard me talk about them, dummy? Fucking hotep. Because no matter what the fuck it is that I sell you, if you're still eating the wrong food, it's not gonna work. How many fucking times do I have to keep saying the same shit over and over and over and over and over again? I don't get it. I don't get it. Either y'all want to feel better or you don't. Either you want to feel better or you don't. Maybe y'all are not in enough pain yet. Maybe you're not in enough pain. Maybe you're not in enough pain. Because pain will make you change. Keep going down the path that you're on. You'll be in enough pain eventually. Because y'all are eating yourselves to death. Every single person in this country, if you didn't die from a car accident or some crazy accident, you died from food. You died from food. You died from a food-related illness. Whether that's a heart attack or a stroke, you died from a food-related illness. Every illness that you have, unless you live next door to a nuclear power plant, or you got an illness from some black mold or some shit like I did, you got it directly from the foods that you eat every day. Yes, your disease can be reversed. How can your disease be reversed if you're still eating the food that gave you the disease? Is cayenne black, ma'am? Is cayenne pepper black? Is red pepper black? You wrote black pepper. Does that include cayenne and red pepper? Is red pepper black, ma'am? Is red pepper black, ma'am? I forgot to tell y'all that y'all gonna need some fucking common sense when y'all come on here. I forgot to tell y'all that. Maybe that's my fault that I didn't tell y'all that y'all should stop what you're doing and go get your fucking common sense and bring it to the live. I shouldn't even have to tell you that. Where the fuck y'all be putting y'all common sense? Do y'all be putting it on y'all nightstand? Like, why is it not in your head? How did y'all make it this far? How did y'all get to this point? What else? Y'all also cannot have, this is what's creating all this bad bacteria. Potatoes, black pepper, navy beans, kidney beans, lima beans for the hoteps. For the hoteps in the house. What else? Oranges. Again. Them motherfucking oranges. Again. And whey protein. Because you cannot have no dairy. Why do you have alopecia? Why is your hair falling out? Why is your hair falling out? Why do you have to have a hysterectomy? Why you got yeast infections 7-8 times in a year? Why your skin look like that? I'm 55. I don't have no makeup on other than the lipstick. Why y'all skin look like that? All of this shit is happening because of what I just said. How do we turn this around as a blood type A? How do we turn it around? Okay? At the root of all of your problems as a blood type A is that you are protein malnourished, meaning your body is not getting enough protein. The body runs on protein. It runs on protein. Why my gallbladder gone? Well, you tell me why your gallbladder is gone, ma'am. Maybe because you was eating at the Popeyes every fucking day. Why was you eating at the Popeyes every fucking day? Why? You don't think that fried food is going to take your fucking gallbladder out, ma'am? You just frying everything. You probably got one of them cans of Crisco on your oven, don't you? You got a can of Crisco on your oven? The reason blood type A has all of the issues that it has is that your body is lacking in protein. The body runs on protein. The body does not need sugar. It does not need carbohydrates. It does not need half of these vegetables and fruits y'all eating. You know damn well I'm not 65, Miss Eileen. Okay? Listen, I'm 55. Even if I was 65, I'd still be prettier and smarter than you. Okay? In order for blood type A to turn their shit around, you have got to get protein in the body that your body can break down and extract the minerals from. Are you a blood type A, ma'am? You said you're gonna get some protein for plant protein for your gym action. First of all, blood type A should not be at the gym. You be nice. Shut the fuck up. Don't come here telling me to be nice. I'm nice coming here to telling y'all this shit. The nicest fucking thing I can do is come here and help y'all get y'all shit together. This is taking 3-4 hours of my goddamn valuable time to come on here and tell y'all about some shit y'all should have been able to take care of. I can't be no nicer than that. Because if you are a blood type A, listen, your exercise also depends on your blood type. Because as a blood type A, y'all cannot have no stress, okay? Anytime you stress your body out, eating the wrong foods, doing the wrong exercises, it's going to release even more cortisol into your bloodstream. The higher your level of cortisol, the higher your level of blood sugar. Y'all can literally become diabetic from stress. Okay? Blood type A is supposed to be doing yoga, Tai Chi, walking in nature. Okay? Pilates. That's it. Because those things are calming exercises. Those things will relax you. Okay? So y'all being in the gym is making y'all situation worse. Y'all never felt like y'all were being gaslit by going to the gym all the time and you were getting bigger, or you weren't getting the results that you wanted, and your stomach was getting bigger while your O friend is getting smaller, you're getting bigger? Because you're releasing more cortisol into your bloodstream, and cortisol settles in your midsection. So when you get your foods list, it tells you at the top the exercises you should be doing. Blood type O is the only blood type that benefits from high intensity exercise, because that actually elevates your dopamine and your serotonin. There's only two things that blood type O needs to be happy and healthy. Happy and healthy. High intensity exercise and red meat. That's it. That's all y'all need. But y'all like drama. Y'all like to take the hard road. So as a blood type A, how are we going to get this protein into your body that can actually digest? Soy, tofu, tempeh, edamame, bean curd, texturized vegetable protein. Blood type A benefits from soy. Soy is a complete protein, just like beef. Beef is the ultimate protein. It has all of the minerals, all of the nutrients, everything that your body needs to function properly. Same thing with soy. Soy is super high in iron for those of you that are anemic. Okay? If you have female problems and you're a blood type A and AB, you should be eating tofu. Like if you're dealing with PCOS and endometriosis and all that shit, tofu, sweetie. Because soy is super high in isoflavones, and that's what the body needs to correct those female issues. If you do not know how to cook tofu or what tofu even is, I have a 10-minute tutorial on the top of my page that explains tofu. And you're on an Asian app. There are hundreds of thousands of tofu videos right here on TikTok. It's going to change your life. What else do y'all benefit from? 25 different fish, 3 different types of salmon, cod, snapper, sardines. There should never have been a time that blood type A. I researched that tofu has a lot of estrogen. How does it have estrogen, ma'am? How does it have estrogen? You know what has estrogen? Living things that reproduce. Soy will raise your estrogen if you are a blood type O and blood type B. If you are a blood type A and AB, it will regulate your estrogen. Jesus fucking Christ, I get so tired of saying the same shit over and over and over again. All of us are different. We all have a different gut microbiome, which means we all can't eat the same things. Why is that so fucking difficult to accept? The only difference between us humans has nothing to do with your race. It has nothing to do with it's all broken down by blood. Okay? Our blood determines what is going to digest in our bodies. Because we all have a different gut microbiome. Meaning, we all have different levels of stomach acid, we all have different levels and types of digestive enzymes, and we all have different levels and types of bacteria. We all cannot eat the same things. Go get your foods list, ma'am. Stop asking me. I've already said sardines. I've already fucking said it. There's never a time that blood type A should be lacking in protein. You just need to eat the right protein for your body. Every single meal that y'all consume should be based in protein. Every single thing that you put in your mouth should be protein for your body. Because the body requires so much protein to function properly. And as we age, the body needs even more protein, not less. Y'all are out here trying to piece together protein with beans and chickpeas and shit, when all you have to do is eat some fucking tofu. Eat some fucking fish. That's it. The answer to your problems is tofu and fish. Why is that so fucking difficult? When I got this information, I thanked God, because this was the answer to all of my problems. The way that you guys are receiving this information is, why can't I eat what I want to eat? Anywho, what's going to thin out your blood? Lemons, water, pineapple, blueberries, blackberries, green tea, and acceptable oils, olive oil, flaxseed oil, and walnut oil. And what is going to make your body's gut bacteria super happy? Escarole, dandelion chard, rapini, broccoli rabe, fava beans, prunes, and silver dollar mushrooms. Where's blood type B? Let's go. Where's blood type B? I'm just going to keep it moving. I'm not answering no more questions. I don't have it in me. I would rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be doing something else. That's where I am with it. I'd rather be doing something else than sitting here. I know that you're learning from me, but I'd rather be doing something else. This is not making me happy. Okay? It's just not making me happy. And I don't want to do anything that doesn't make me happy anymore. So, this is probably going to be coming to an end soon. It's just not. It shouldn't be this difficult. It shouldn't be this difficult. I understand that, but it shouldn't be this difficult. Because again, I'm not here for my health, I'm here for y'all's health. I get it. I get it. But there are some days that I would much rather be doing something else, like building my businesses, like taking care of my plants, like, things that bring me joy. I shouldn't sacrifice my joy for everyone else. You can go get the foods list, ma'am, and let your body tell you everything that you need to know. That's how simple it is. All y'all got to do is try it for 7 days and watch what happens. I don't understand all of this thought because y'all are sick. That's what you don't seem to accept. You're sick. You're on prescription drugs. How can you be sick and skeptical? Like, I don't understand all the follow-up questions. You have absolutely nothing to lose but the ailment that you have been battling for decades. I don't get it. Like, you're acting like it's my problem. You're acting like it's my obligation for you to get better. And that I don't like. Well, why didn't you answer my question? Y'all go see people that don't answer your questions. You pay them and they don't answer your questions. They have been stringing you along for decades. They haven't healed your body. They haven't reversed your diseases. They haven't done a damn thing for you. I will be on here for 3 or 4 hours. Y'all don't send me no gifts. Y'all don't even make it worth my time to be on here. TikTok paid me today. You know what I made? You know what I made for the week? $21. Y'all are literally on here making people millionaires for tapping on microphones. Y'all are not even making it worth my time. Because I need to go work my businesses so that I can pay my bills. You want me to sit up here for 3 or 4 hours when I could be making money? And not only am I sacrificing, but I gotta fucking argue and back and forth with people? Come on. Who the fuck wants to do that? So let me go ahead and finish this up. Everybody can be cured with food because you broke your body with food, ma'am. That's the dumbest comment I've seen today. Not one of them drugs your doctor gave you healed you up. So why do you think that you're going to be healed up from medicine? You broke your body with food. How you think you're going to fix it? You literally broke your body. Broke it with food. But you don't think that you can be cured with food? You think you're going to be cured with prayer? You think prayer is going to do it? Ma'am, it's not my job to cure your PSC. That's your job. I don't have PSC. You then cure it then. Again, the dumb comment winner of the day is you. You're the dumb comment winner of the day. The winner of the dumb comment is you, ma'am. Take a bow. And secondly, what the fuck kind of person are you that you don't think you can be cured? Y'all the same motherfuckers that go to church every Sunday, giving tithes to the pastor that's driving a way better car than you. You're believing in the Sky Daddy that's telling you that he can heal all things. Yet, you're a person that doesn't believe you can be cured. Which one is it? You probably out here making everybody think that you're a good Christian, huh? You making everybody believe you're a good Christian, but you don't even believe that by his stripes you are healed? What kind of Christianity are y'all practicing? Donald Trump Christianity? KKK Christianity? Where's blood type B? Don't come over here with your lack of faith. Don't come over here with your lack of faith. You don't have no faith in God. You don't have no faith in yourself. Ugh, it's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed. I wouldn't even tell nobody I was a Christian if I had such a lack of faith. Out here Bible thumping and don't even believe nothing in the book. You should be ashamed of yourself. Sad. So if you're a blood type B, let me tell you what's at the root of your problems. Let me tell you what's at the root of your problems. Chicken. Chicken. Blood type B, Rh negative is not a blood type. I'm just not even going to address it. It's just not a blood type. Go figure it out. What it is that blood type B deals with is something called lectin sensitivity. Remember when I told y'all that lectins are just little small proteins in all whole foods? Well, blood type B and blood type AB are very sensitive to the proteins in these foods, okay? That sensitivity will trigger inflammation, give you gut issues, neurological problems, hormonal fluctuations. All of those are symptoms of lectin sensitivity. Joint pain. So if you have any of those things, put in the comments. Also, y'all have liver detox dysfunction. There are foods that mess up your liver. And if your liver is not functioning properly, that will also lead to your estrogen being too high. Then you have something called a hyperassimilator tendencies, which is weird, okay? Remember when I told y'all that the body has trillions of bacteria and several hundred different strains of bacteria? Well, in blood type B, there's something called hyperassimilator. It is because you have a particular strain of bacteria that breaks down digestive resistant starches, turns them into sugar, and stores them as fat in your body. That particular strain of bacteria could be why blood type B has the highest population of diabetics in the world. If you're diabetic and a blood type B, put in the comments. And then you have an unbalanced gut. Everybody's gut is jacked up. But let's talk about the number one thing that is a problem for blood type B. Chicken. There is a lectin in the meat of chicken. This lectin attacks our bloodstream, because I'm blood type AB, so I also cannot have chicken, okay? When you consume chicken, it doesn't matter if that chicken is organic or ghetto. It doesn't matter if you raised it yourself, if it grew up in the mean streets of Chicago. It's still chicken. And in the meat of that chicken are lectins. Those lectins attack our bloodstream, causing our red blood cells to clump together, creating blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, autoimmune diseases, and stroke. How many of y'all have an autoimmune disease? Put your autoimmune diseases in the comments. Put your autoimmune disease in the comments. Did y'all know that 50 million Americans has at least one autoimmune disease? 50 million. And out of those 50 million, 80% are women. If you have lupus, MS, and rheumatoid arthritis, it's 90% women. Why is that? Why is that? Because autoimmune diseases feed on estrogen. The higher your estrogen, you're going to trigger autoimmune diseases. How is it that you have been able to maintain your autoimmune disease? Because you have to maintain it. No, you can't detox estrogen. How have you been able to maintain your disease? Diseases have to be maintained. Maintain your disease. Diseases have to be maintained. Your diseases feed on things. Autoimmune diseases feed on estrogen. So the higher your estrogen, the worse your autoimmune disease is going to be. Some of y'all have more than one autoimmune disease. Why do you have more than one? Yes, we've already done those. How do some of y'all have more than one autoimmune disease? Some of y'all got 5 or 6. Because you're still eating the thing that feeds your autoimmune disease. The number one thing that feeds your autoimmune disease is chicken. Now let's think about all of the estrogen that's in a chicken. Chicken has 100 times the level of estrogen in its little body than we have in our whole human body. Chickens have the exact same sex hormones that humans have. So you're essentially eating little humans. And when I say little, I mean 42 days old. The chickens that y'all are eating aren't even adults. They're chicks. That because they have been genetically modified to have higher levels of estrogen, have grown from chick to 6.5 pounds in just 42 days. That's slaughter weight. You cannot detox from estrogen. All you can do is stop eating the fucking food that fills your body with estrogen. I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of little kids. Are y'all a bunch of little kids? It's like I'm talking to 4th graders. Do I need to dummy down my message even more than it's dumbed down? How do we solve the problem? That's wild. I raise chickens and it takes so long when you raise them normally. It doesn't matter because the lectin is in the meat of the chicken. So it doesn't matter if you raise that chicken in church. He's still gonna have the same lectins in his meat. And if you are a blood type B and a blood type AB, I don't care if that chicken goes to the gym and works out. I don't care if he cut up from the flow up. It don't matter if that motherfucker runs marathons. You still can't eat fucking chicken. Just working out. Just Stop worrying about how tall I am. It's none of your fucking business. Listen, if you want your autoimmune disease, let me tell you how this estrogen works. Do y'all know that y'all autoimmune disease will fade away when you're done with menopause? You know why that is? Do you know why that is? Because your autoimmune disease no longer has any estrogen to feed off of. That right there should tell you what it feeds on. There's no amount of medicine you can take that is going to reverse this autoimmune disease, because you're still eating foods that are raising your estrogen. So the way to reverse it is to start eating foods for your blood type. You must not eat oats. You must not drink alcohol. You must not eat chicken. All of those things raise your estrogen. All of them. Y'all didn't know that alcohol raised your estrogen? And y'all just out here taking shots of Casamigos and drinking Hennessy straight? Y'all didn't know that? Do you know that the oats that you guys are eating are sprayed with a chemical called chlormequat? Chlormequat targets your reproductive organs. Turkeys have higher levels of estrogen than they used to have. You remember, all of these things have been genetically modified. And they can't inject the chickens and the turkeys with these things. They have bred them to have higher levels of estrogen. Have I reversed an autoimmune disease? Yes. Yeah. Why is it that y'all are so negative? Y'all have literally given the fuck up. Y'all have just said, the doctor told me that I have a disease and I'm just going to be on these meds for the rest of my life. First mistake is you allowed someone to speak death over you. First mistake. You allowed someone to tell you that you have a disease that is irreversible. And you believed it. And you go out every single day and you tell anyone that's listening what diseases you have. So that means you're just speaking it, spelling yourself into believing you have a disease that's going to kill you. Because when they called me at work and told me I had lymphoma, I said, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. So what else you got? We need to run some more tests. Then why the fuck you call me? Why the fuck you call me and tell me that you think I had lymphoma? The doctor has to convince you that you have a disease. And y'all just take these people's word for it. A person that is literally motivated to get you on meds so that he can have a better life. You just believed it. Half of y'all are out here taking meds for stuff you don't even have. How do you know you have it? How do you know? How do you know you have it? Well, I got 2 and 3 opinions. Do you know that all these doctors are in cahoots together? Do you know that all these doctors are in cahoots together? Because your records are traveling with you from place to place. So by the time you get to the 3rd doctor, he's the one that gets to write the prescription. He's the one that's making all the money. They're all in cahoots together. The biggest drug cartel in the world is right here in America. Y'all always hearing about somebody fighting a cartel. The biggest cartel in the world is right here in America. 70% of all Americans is on at least one prescription medication. I'm about to get flagged in a minute. because I'm not even supposed to be talking about this. TikTok has made it so I'm not supposed to say any of this stuff to y'all anymore. So now they hit me with violations because I'm saying what I have been saying for 18 months. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. Why is it that it's a problem now? I've been on TikTok almost 2 years telling y'all this shit. But all of a sudden, I'm not allowed to tell y'all this shit anymore. Why is that? Now, if I was lying, would I be in trouble? If I was lying, would I be in trouble? You're allowed to say whatever lies you want, but the minute you start telling the truth, it's a problem. Okay? Here are the other things that are giving y'all all of those symptoms, all of that inflammation, all of those hormonal fluctuations and neurological problems and all of that. Chicken, corn. What does corn do in the body? Stops the body from making insulin. Wheat. What does wheat do in the body? Number one thing that it does is trigger inflammation. Number two, converts your happy hormones, dopamine and serotonin, into anger and aggression hormones, norepinephrine and noradrenaline. Third thing that wheat does in the body. What's the third thing? Slows down the metabolism. The fourth thing that wheat does in the body, sorry, Usher, you can't be on my phone. The fourth thing that wheat does in the body is it converts, it stops the body from absorbing minerals and nutrients from other foods. Alzheimer's comes from your brain being starved for cholesterol. Y'all are creating dementia. Y'all are creating Alzheimer's. Your doctor told you that your cholesterol was high and put you on those cholesterol pills. And now you've starved your brain. Your brain literally feeds on cholesterol. Your brain is made from cholesterol. Okay? Your body needs cholesterol. If you're a man with no cholesterol, you cannot create no testosterone. Okay? There are no symptoms that you have that you need cholesterol meds for. None. Then it came out and told you that, oh, your cholesterol is high. If your number is this, that, and the other, it's high. If your cholesterol is less than 300, that's normal. If it's over 300, that's a problem. But if you are in the 200s, sweetheart, your shit is low. You need some saturated fats in your life. You've been scammed. What else can't you have as a blood type B? Sesame, amaranth, soy, and rye. Chicken, corn, buckwheat, wheat, soy, amaranth, sesame, and rye. Those are the things that are creating inflammation in your body, giving you hormonal fluctuations. Why do I need to have heard of POTS, ma'am? What difference does it make? Did you get it from a nuclear power plant, ma'am? If you didn't get it from a nuclear power plant, then you got it from food. Y'all love to act as if you're so special and that what you have is so unique that you can't fix it on your own. You're buying into the bullshit. You're buying into the bullshit. Either you want to be better or you don't. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. So, what's fucking up your liver function? Lentils, black beans, black-eyed peas, mung beans, chickpeas. Oh, I'm sorry, artichokes. Do y'all know what chickpeas do in your body? You know what chickpeas do? Stops your body from making insulin, just like corn. How come Dr. Sebi didn't tell y'all that? How come Dr. Sebi didn't tell you what the chickpeas do in your body? How come he didn't tell y'all what all those beans do in your body? Nobody should be sitting up eating a bunch of beans. Nobody. Nobody. So let's talk talk about what's giving you the hyper assimilator tendencies. Remember that particular bacteria that will break down digestive resistant starches and turn it into sugar and store it as fat? Cries in Mexican. Listen, man, our cultures is what's killing us. Okay? Our cultures is what's killing us. 50% of Hispanics are diabetic. Why is that? These cultures are at the root of our diseases. Y'all have not paid any attention to you eating according to your culture is why your ass is diabetic. Why your ass got these autoimmune diseases. Y'all have not pieced these things together yet. Name one thing in soul food that's healthy. One thing. And if you say greens, how you cook the greens, you done fuck the greens up. Name one thing. Name one thing in Southern cooking that's healthy. Just one. Name one thing in Hispanic food that's healthy. How are sweet potatoes healthy? How? Not only is the sweet potato bad, but then you pile a half a pound of sugar on top of them and stick them in the oven. Then you want to take them and put them in a pie. First of all, sweet potatoes ain't never been healthy, ever. Every generation before you have the same diseases you have. Why are you still eating their food? My grandma was a diabetic. Why the fuck would I eat my grandma's food? All her sisters were diabetic. One of them lost a leg. Why would I eat anything they made? The way you make the cabbage, ma'am, you done fucked the cabbage up. And most of y'all ain't supposed to eat cabbage anyway. If you're a blood type O and a blood type A, you ain't supposed to be eating no cabbage. What was this outside? Cabbage is coleslaw. What about callaloo? How did you make it? So you're just gonna live your life on callaloo? You gonna live your life on callaloo then? That's the only thing you're gonna eat? You just gonna live your whole life on steamed callaloo? What about avocados is healthy? Who benefits from avocados? Coleslaw's cabbage, ma'am. Blood type O and blood type A can't have cabbage. That's 86% of the US population, ma'am. How'd you make the black eyed peas? Didn't you put a big old hunk of pork in it? Did you? Y'all will take the healthiest food and fuck it up. Y'all will take the healthiest food and fuck it up. Y'all can't handle sorghum. AB can have cabbage. But what's in coleslaw, ma'am? Am I providing alternatives to what? Soul food? Everyone should be eating according to their blood type. That's the alternative. That's the way you were supposed to be eating from birth. From birth. From birth. From birth. Why do y'all have the diseases that y'all have? Because you've been eating the wrong food from birth. I'm sorry that you're just now getting the information. But if you're still alive, then you can turn it around. Ma'am, are you gonna live your life on coleslaw? Shut up. Y'all are literally going into, well, this is what I put in. Every single thing that we eat is either healing us or killing us. There's no in between. There's no in between. It's either healing you or it's killing you. Healing you means you're eating medicine. Everything that's on your beneficial list is medicinal to your body. Fruits don't cure shit, ma'am. Ma'am, I want you to shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Or get the fuck out. I done sat up here and said 18,000 fucking times that oranges are literally the worst fruit you can ever eat. Fruits cure all. Half of y'all have diseases right now because of motherfucking oranges. Y'all hair's falling out. Y'all got fucking blood clots because of oranges. You never figured out why you had them blood clots? But you drinking orange juice every day? You never figured out why your skin cannot heal itself from acne because you're drinking orange juice every day? And these hoteps are out here telling y'all to juice this shit every day. It's bad for everyone. It doesn't matter if it's the acidity or if it's just spit. It doesn't matter. The point is, don't fucking eat it. Y'all kill me having to know why something. Y'all the same motherfuckers that don't believe in science at all. Now all of a sudden you need to know why. Coworker became diabetic juicing every day because you're just drinking sugar water. When you're juicing, you're literally removing any fiber, which is the only thing that could be helpful to you. Okay? You're removing all of the fiber from the drink. Now it's just sugar water. It's just sugar water. And you're wondering why you're diabetic. We have been hoodwinked. We have been lied to. Okay? How you know you've been lied to? Because you're sick. Fats. Come here, Juju. I haven't seen you the whole life. Come here. Come here, I need you. Come here, Fats. I need you. Mommy needs you. Come here. Come here. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here. Give me some love. Fats, these motherfuckers have gotten on my nerve today. You just not waking up? Because I ain't seen you. Were you asleep on the couch? You asleep on the couch? Why weren't you over here checking on me? Why weren't you over here checking on me, Fats? Yes, they've gotten on my last nerve. They've gotten on my last nerve today, Fats. Thank you. I think it's just because I haven't been here for a while. I haven't been here in a few days. So me coming back after a few days, it takes me a minute to get my patience level back up. I haven't had to exercise much patience because I haven't had to be here. That's what it is. She said, no, these people. I'll be better tomorrow because Listen, what's making y'all diabetic? These things right here could be why you're diabetic. Peanuts. Motherfucking peanuts. Peanuts. Them peanuts that was trying to take me out. What else? Tomatoes. This is blood type B. Peanuts, tomatoes, soy, cashews, corn. Yes, I do. Mind your fucking business. Stop worrying about me. Y'all so busy worried about me. Mind your fucking business. My exercise is not gonna benefit you, baby. Hold on. Black pepper again. Black pepper again. Can you imagine you being a diabetic because you love to have black pepper on your food? Yes, I do have to swear. Fuck off. Now what? What you want to do? You want to fight? You want to meet on the playground? Yes, I do have to fucking cuss. Do you have to swear I'm a Christian? I'm a Christian, even though my grandpa was in the KKK. Y'all love to become Christians when you get on this live. Ain't practicing no Christianity out in the world. But as soon as you come on here, let me tell you something. You don't police nothing over here. You don't police nothing over here. I know you like to police other motherfuckers, but that shit ends here. You don't get to check nobody over here. You take that Karen and Ken shit somewhere else. Hold on. Also, poppy seeds, pinto beans, maltodextrin, and rhubarb. If just everybody would mind their fucking business, I don't understand. Y'all listen to rap music, y'all listen to all of this shit. But then when a 55-year-old wants to fucking cuss because she likes it, it's a problem. Y'all don't run shit over here. What's messing up your gut health? Sorghum, peanuts again, dextrose, sucrose, carrageenan, distilled liquor, and acacia. Most music is also toxic. Stop worrying about shit. Y'all are sick. Your first priority in this world should be healing up your fucking body. Period. Nothing takes precedence in my life if my ass is sick. Okay? Y'all worried about all the wrong shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody's doing if I'm sick. I don't care. Don't even bother me with your shit. Don't call me with your shit. Don't tag me with your shit. If I'm sick, I don't give a fuck what's going on. That's the way y'all need to be until your shit is healed up. Nobody should be in front of you. This is why most of y'all are sick, because y'all so busy minding everybody else's business. Your kids, your husband, your wife, you and everybody else's fucking business. And your shit is on the back fucking burner. This is why most women, why is so many women with autoimmune diseases? Y'all never know that, huh? This is why 80% of the people with autoimmune diseases are women. Because when you stress out, it also raises your estrogen. So y'all so busy stressing out over shit y'all first of all don't have no control over. Then you stressing out over shit that don't have nothing to do with you. You're stressing out over shit that you have no control over. Okay? Your priority and your commitment needs to be to yourself. It is literally okay for you to be selfish. I literally named my second line of supplements selfish supplements. Why? Because you have to be selfish in order to heal yourself up. You have to be selfish. Because no one's coming to save you. No one is coming to save you. You know what motivates me to take care of my shit? Because I don't want Jordan to have to take care of me. I have one kid, and I don't want to be a burden to him. I don't want nobody bathing me. I don't want nobody putting me in no fucking home. I don't want none of that. He said, I'm coming to say, I'm trying my best, ma'am. I'm trying my best. I don't want Jordan to have to take care of me. Do y'all understand how much of a burden that is? Look at society now. You got people that are taking care of their kids and their parents at the same time. Do you know how difficult that shit is? And the reason that your kids have to take care of you is because you didn't take care of yourself. I would feel like shit. I would feel like shit if, because I neglected myself, now my son has to take care of me. When all I have to do is eat the right foods. That's all I have to do. My mom died when she was 41. I never had to take care of my father. He's dead too, though. But I'm going to tell you right now, I would not be taking care of my mom. I would not. I would make sure that I work and put her ass somewhere. I'm not doing it. She was abusive when she was alive. I'd be damned if you I'm wiping your ass and you abusing. First of all, I'm not wiping nobody's ass but mine. It don't matter how long it took. You healing your body is an everyday thing, ma'am. Do you honestly think that you're going to get to the point where you're healed up and you're like, oh, let me just go back to doing the shit that broke me? This is a lifestyle change, okay? It don't matter how long it took, because the time was going to pass anyway. That's what y'all always want to put some kind of time limit on the shit. Well, I should be healed up. How come your doctor didn't tell you when you was going to be healed? How long did your doctor say it was going to take for the medicine to heal you up? No, how long ago did you start? That was the question. How long ago? I've been eating for my blood type for 2 years. Okay? I cured myself from sarcoidosis. This is before eating for my blood type. Let me break this down for y'all. I had sarcoidosis for 6.5 years. I also had asthma. I was diagnosed first with asthma. Then they tried to tell me that I had lymphoma. I rebuked that in the name of Jesus, and they continued to do more tests. Then I had lung surgery, and they came back and said, you have sarcoidosis. I said, what is sarcoidosis? This was back in 2006. I said, what is sarcoidosis? The doctor said to me, we don't really know, but it seems to be prevalent in African American women over the age of 40. So whenever y'all come here and y'all want to say, well, why is it about race and this, that, and the other? Because the medical industry always makes it about race. Always. Y'all don't seem to pay attention to that, do you? You don't pay attention to the medical disparities in the races. So they start putting me on all these drugs. For 6.5 years, I couldn't walk up a flight of stairs. I'm inhaling albuterol every day. It's always black women. Black women are at the top of all of the disease lists. Ask yourselves why it is that black women are always at the top of all of the disease lists. Why is it black women are at the top of all of the disparities? Why? Exactly. They diagnosed me with something they didn't know what it was. Now, why the fuck am I paying him? So 6.5 years goes by, nothing's improving, I'm getting worse, and I go into my doctor's office and I said, when am I going to be healed? And he said, oh, I'm sorry, what do you mean? When am I going to be healed? See, I asked my doctor that question. Y'all don't ask your doctor that question, but I asked mine. My doctor said to me with a straight face, you're going to be on those meds for the rest of your life. There is no cure for sarcoidosis. I said, hold up. You said you didn't know what sarcoidosis was, but now you're telling me there's no cure? How can you tell me there's no cure for something that you don't even know what it is? I said, well, there's really no point in us seeing each other again if you can't fix me. Why am I coming to you? Oh, well, those meds improve your quality of life. I said, what quality of life do I have? I still can't walk up a flight of stairs without having a fucking asthma attack. And I fired him. 30 days later, I was off the drugs. Do you know what healed me from sarcoidosis and asthma? Medicinal mushrooms. To this day, I take medicinal mushrooms. It's been 15, almost 16 years. Medicinal mushrooms. That's why I have so many mushroom products. No asthma, no sarcoidosis. So I had asthma, sarcoidosis, 6 bouts of malaria because I lived in Nigeria for 2 years. Healed myself from that too. No drugs, no doctors. Then I had 3 bouts of COVID. Most recently, I had COVID, like 3 months ago? Again, it only took me 7 days to get over that. 7 days. And then why I started eating according to my blood type was because I'm in my 5th year of menopause. Those first 2 years of menopause were literally trying to kill me. I thought I was dying. I was bleeding profusely. I had inflammation all over my body. Everything on me hurt. My skin was jacked up. My anemia was horrific. And then it got to the point, no, regular mushrooms are just that, ma'am. Regular mushrooms. Didn't I say medicinal mushrooms, ma'am? Didn't I say medicinal mushrooms, ma'am? So anywho, God said, eat for your blood type. I got the information. In the first 2 days, I lost 6 pounds of inflammation. That was enough for me to know that something was working. I only ate the beneficial foods for a year straight. I didn't even talk to anybody about it. I didn't even say anything to anybody for 6 months. Okay? Because I was, again, taking care of me. Before I started eating for my blood type, I could not walk. And my health declined so quickly. Like what I'm doing right now, I was doing standing up for 4 hours. Standing up in my kitchen. And it got to the point where I couldn't even stand up. I couldn't even walk. The inflammation had it was literally trying to take me out. And everything turned around when I stopped eating the shit I wasn't supposed to eat. The number one thing that was killing me was freaking chicken. That's why I was bleeding profusely. That's why I had so much inflammation. That's why my estrogen was through the roof. The minute I stopped eating chicken, all of that stuff went away. You gotta stop eating chicken. I'm telling you. I was having conversations with God like, if this is how the rest of my life is gonna be, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Okay? Let me finish up because I have not eaten a thing today. And that might be why I'm so impatient, because I'm hangry. And I don't want to take my hanger out on y'all. Okay? So what's going to turn it all around? What's going to turn it all around? If y'all, listen, if y'all have asthma, if y'all have sarcoidosis, if y'all have any respiratory issues, you need to be on medicinal mushrooms. You need to click the link on my bio and get reishi and chaga immediately. Reishi, chaga, mushroom boost, cordyceps. We have mushroom powder. I have mushroom matcha about to come out. I even have mushroom serum for your skin. I am a mushroom girl. Okay? All of my multi-mushroom products have turkey tail in it. So, Mushroom Boost has turkey tail. Our fermented mushroom has turkey tail. Go look. Okay? If you have diabetes, if you're dealing with inflammation, you need to be on medicinal mushrooms. I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. These mushrooms have been around for 4,000 years. Why is it that America doesn't want us to know that? Because they want your ass to be on what your doctor gives you. Because that's how they're going to make some money. Okay? Just click the link on my bio. Get your foods list and get your mushrooms. And just trust the process. Okay? You did not fuck your body up overnight. You're allergic to medicinal mushrooms. You're not going to be allergic to, ma'am. There's a difference between the mushrooms at the grocery store and medicinal mushrooms. Fuck! It's so interesting to me that y'all be so allergic to all kinds of shit, but y'all ain't never allergic to them goddamn prescription drugs. Y'all ain't never allergic to them damn prescription drugs, are you? My links work just fine, sir. Check your browser. My links work just fine. You can go directly to brewitbaby.com. Yeah, I just took it. Chill. That's what I just took. Cause y'all getting the fuck on my nerve today. There's never a time that chill is not within arm's length of where I need it to be. Anxiety formula. See you tomorrow. Sharp. Take Sharp. You keep some in your car? Sharp is for memory and clarity and focus. Okay? That's why I can remember all this shit. Thank you for your niece. You're welcome. Hold on now. What's going to turn everything around for you is a blood type B. What's going to block that lectin sensitivity? This is something great for you. Blood type B benefits from certain cultured dairy products. So y'all benefit from sour cream, Greek yogurt, ricotta cheese, kefir, cottage cheese, mozzarella cheese, farmer's cheese, feta cheese, and paneer. Okay? Cultured dairy products act like probiotics and prebiotics in your gut. Everything starts from our gut, guys. The first brain in our body is our gut. Okay? Most of our body's immunity is housed in our gut. Most of the body's hormones are housed in our gut. So every single thing that we eat affects all of our hormones. That's what y'all need to understand. Okay? So hold on. What is the protein for blood type B? Y'all also benefit from red meat. Not beef, but all the other red meats. Goat, lamb, mutton, deer, venison, rabbit. So does the mushroom boost have both the mushrooms you mentioned? Yes. They have 10 medicinal mushrooms in one capsule. Red meat. Y'all literally will lose weight from goat and lamb. Jordan lost 60 pounds in the first 6 months eating for blood type B. 80 pounds total. Eating lamb and tomato-less chili. You be boy, if I was a blood type B or a blood type O, I'm telling you right now. I would just be eating lamb. Jordy will cook a lamb roast and just eat it in a bowl. No side dishes, no nothing. Just lamb. About time for that chili. He made a pot. He made a pot the other day. No, he made some curry. He made some curry the other day. Bomb. So hold on. What else? Y'all also benefit from lots of fish. So halibut, cod, mackerel, sardines. Blood type B is literally the most balanced of all of the blood types. Y'all can have a little bit of everything. Okay? And to be honest, y'all are literally the healthiest. Which is crazy. Blood type B is extremely resilient when it comes to diseases. But you gotta lay off that chicken because it will really kill you. Okay? What is gonna improve your liver function? Mustard greens, beet greens, green tea, licorice root tea, parsnips, curry powder, and ginger root. I drink green tea and licorice root tea every day. That's what's in this pot. These are in this pot. Green tea and licorice root and black cherry is in this pot. So I put as many medicinal, as many beneficial teas in one pot. I drink the decaf, sweetheart. But green tea can either be caffeinated. I have both downstairs, but I don't need the caffeine. And what is going to blunt that alpha glucosidase bacteria in your gut? Mushrooms, silver dollar, enoki, and maitake. Okay? Also, whey protein shakes. Blueberries, Brussels sprouts, blackberries, and grapes. So if you are diabetic, these are the things you need to be concentrating on. Okay? And to balance your gut, to make your gut bacteria happy, cabbage, molasses, and brewer's yeast. If I were a blood type B, I would be drinking some molasses in my tea every day. Suffers from asthma, absolutely. Okay? Where's blood type AB? This is the last one. This is my blood type also. Where's blood type AB? Last one. And then we're done. I'm sorry to beat up on y'all today. God damn it. Hard-headed. Okay, so as a blood type AB, we are a combination. We're a hybrid blood type. We're a hybrid. I'm really not sorry. No, you're right. I'm not. So we have both the A and the B antigens on our red blood cells. So we kind of, yeah, y'all do deserve it. Y'all gonna get better by hook or crook around me. I'm telling you right now. I don't know why y'all making this harder than it has to be, but y'all gonna get y'all shit together. Now shit. By hook or crook. RH negative is not a blood type. You need to go get the Eldon blood typing kit so you can find out what your blood type is. So, what we deal with is lectin sensitivities, just like blood type B. Also, cell signaling issues. Our cells carry messages from our gut to our brain and back again, and there are foods that will throw that cell signaling off. Also, bad bacterial overgrowth, just like blood type A. And stress. There are foods that stress us out. So, what's the number one thing that's jacking us up? Chicken. There is a lectin in the meat of chicken that when we consume it, it attacks our bloodstream, causing our red blood cells to fuse together, creating blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, autoimmune diseases, and stroke. Now listen, this is something that's wild about blood type AB. It might be because blood type B is the healthiest, thank God, but blood type AB does not, it's very rare that we get autoimmune diseases. If you're a blood type AB and you have an autoimmune disease, put it in the comments. It's very rare that we get autoimmune diseases. My sarcoidosis was an inflammatory disease. Okay? What do you have? What do you have? That's something very special about blood type ABs. It's rare. I'm sorry that you have it, but it's reversible. Okay? So, what's jacking us up? What's giving us inflammation? What is giving us hormonal fluctuations? What is giving us neurological problems, skin issues, and gut issues? Chicken, corn, haddock, flounder, kidney beans, mung beans, chickpeas. Remind me again what chickpeas do in the body? Stops the body from making insulin, just like corn. Also, sesame, sunflower seeds, lima beans, black beans, fava beans, black-eyed peas, and buckwheat. Blood type AB, again, a lot of these blood types are not for all of these beans. Okay? What is giving us bad bacterial overgrowth? Okay? When we have bad bacteria, that is what is going to trigger all of these ailments. Alopecia, endometriosis, urinary tract infections, yeast infections, IBS, IBD, COPD, thyroid issues, all of your skin issues, all of that comes from bad bacteria in our gut. What's creating all of this bad bacterial overgrowth in blood type A, B? Oranges again. Oranges again. Camembert cheese, bananas, distilled liquor, dextrose, sucrose, fructose, guar gum. Chickpeas stop your body from making insulin. Guar gum, guava, mangoes, carrageenan, cornstarch, sago, adzuki beans, radishes, rhubarb, sorghum, and Jerusalem artichokes. And what is stressing out our immune system and unbalancing it? Sorghum, sucrose, dextrose, carrageenan, distilled liquor, acacia, coffee, aspartame, and pork. How do we turn this around as a blood type AB? What is going to block that lectin sensitivity? Again, just like blood type B, we also benefit from certain cultured dairy products. So we benefit from Greek yogurt, feta cheese, farmer's cheese, mozzarella cheese. Okay? Also, what's the protein for blood type AB? The only meat, and I use that loosely because it's poultry, the only thing we benefit from is turkey. That's it. Okay? We benefit from turkey. We're the only blood type that does. But we also benefit from cod, eggs, tuna, salmon, sardines, grouper, tofu, and tempeh. Okay? What is going to improve our cell signaling? What is going to have our cells deliver the messages the way they're supposed to? Your daughter's AB, get the foods list. Watermelon, curry powder, figs, garlic, onions, cranberry, cranberries, green tea, eggplant, cherries, plums, olive oil, peanuts. Don't eat no damn peanuts. Walnuts, walnut oil, and blackberries. Do not eat no fucking peanuts. Nobody. And what's going to balance our gut? Mushrooms, silver dollar, portobello, enoki, and maitake. Because they have molds. I had to find this out the hard way. Because I've been eating peanuts, because I benefit from peanuts. I've been eating peanuts for the past few weeks and couldn't understand why I had all this inflammation and coughing and all this shit. And God was like, peanuts have molds. Just like that. So I was laying in the bed and I'm like, why am I coughing so much? And God was like, peanuts have mold. And I picked my phone up and typed in, do peanuts have mold? Go to Google and type in, do peanuts have mold, and read it. Go do it. Because that's my blood type, ma'am. My blood type benefits from peanuts. Anywho, what's going to balance our gut? Mushrooms, silver dollar, portobello, enoki, and maitake, miso, cabbage, kefir, amaranth, dandelion greens, watercress, and brewer's yeast. If the peanuts didn't have mold, I would benefit from them. Do y'all understand that the way shit is produced today is not how shit was produced 50 years ago? Do y'all understand that all of the soil in America is trash? Do y'all know how much of the farmland in America has nuclear waste in it? The soil that the vegetables and things grow in determines the vegetable. If I ate some peanuts in Turkey, I probably wouldn't have any problems. You know why? Because all of the soil in Turkey is naturally organic. Do you know that they literally ship their soil? I had a friend in Ghana who created a business to import soil from Turkey. Because the soil is naturally organic. The plan is working, my friends. The plan to slowly poison us and make us all sick so we all get on prescription drugs, it's working. It's fucking working. So, the peanuts I was eating were from Costco. Don't eat them fucking peanuts from Costco. Okay? Good night, y'all. I'm done. We are done. This was rough. This was a very rough night for me. Yeah, at least it's definitely working here. It's definitely working here. For sure. Because first of all, our government's in cahoots. Okay? Our government's in cahoots. And this is why it's very important who you vote for. I know y'all don't think about this shit, but the regulations that are in place govern our food. Okay? The regulations that are in place govern our food. So when you have somebody in office that cuts back regulations on the food, this is what's happening. Just like your oats. There were regulations on the oats so that these companies did not spray so much chlormequat on the oats. Guess who set back those regulations? Ma'am, just type in mushrooms. You have to click the link. The link takes you to the website. On the website, type in mushrooms. Okay? the regulations that were on the industry so that the industry did not put so many chemicals on our food were set in place by Obama. Guess who came along and took all of those restrictions off? So now Quaker Oats got to up their quantities of Chlormequat that they spray on the oats. You know why these companies use the chemicals? Because it's cheaper for them. All the cereal's trash, all of it. It's cheaper for them to produce the oats if they spray them with Chlormequat. So it is very important who we elect to office, because the Congress that's sitting up there is allowing all of those regulations to be pushed back. Our government is not protecting us from anybody because they're making money. Okay? So, I'll be back here tomorrow, hopefully around 6 o'clock Eastern time, so we can get this shit in and out, okay? Go get your foods list. Just click the link on my bio. And if you're suffering from any ailments, please go to CE Organics and look over all the supplements. But you gotta start eating for your blood type first. Nothing is going to change if you continue to eat the wrong foods and you're just taking supplements, okay? If I didn't love you, I wouldn't do it. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't do it. I'll be back tomorrow. That's